Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Denmark State War Dogs Dynasty. Today's going to be a little bit different of a formatted episode compared to what this series has been. Um, I have the Boston College Uncut Rebuild first episode out right now, hoping to get more into that. With grad school, I've really had a tough time getting to do anything besides study, go to school. So I've been pretty busy lately. I do have a lot of time to record, not a ton actually, but just a good amount of time right now to get some recording in. However, editing is really what seems to be what takes up a lot of time. So this is going to be an uncut episode of Denmark State, which we don't typically see. Typically, it's a nice edited, cut up version, um, unless it is our what is it called? Um, Off season. That was uncut. But usually these episodes have been pretty edited. But I'm gonna go to the uncut style. Just gonna try and get as many games in this episode as possible for this season. Season two has been running a lot slower than season one, and I want to keep progressing the series. And obviously, at a 1-6 record hasn't been the greatest season for us so far. So I think just getting going a little bit in this series, getting it to a new fresh season, could kind of revitalize a little bit of how this is feeling. I do love this series still. That's nothing, nothing against the series. I am gonna drop holding down to 52. Just gets seems like it gets called way too much, so we're gonna drop that. But other than that, yeah, this is gonna be uncut. You're gonna see what I do, basically all episode and what gets cut out, and then you'll kind of recognize what you guys actually do see normally. So looking at our team, obviously not the greatest. I did go in off camera, got a little bored, watched a couple recruiting videos, and decided to change around my strategy a little bit. I think I took some people off. I tried to get bigger amounts of points on certain guys. And then I went through and added just a lot of Wisconsin guys, some 3-star, 2-star guys that I would have a chance with. So they've been added into the board. And once we have some points, and if we're able to keep in their race, I will likely be trying to drop points on them as well. A couple scholarships maybe. But yeah, looking to change the recruiting up a bit. Currently, we are no longer the top team in the MAC. I went and checked, and we are third, and we're 64th in the country. Uh, Miami of Ohio has 7 3-stars, and we are tied with Western Michigan. Besides, they have 2 1-stars, which apparently makes a decent enough difference. But I'm pretty happy with how our class has gone so far. It's 5 defensive players. I think that's where we could use a lot of our help, along with some O line as well. But yeah, I'm really excited to see where we can go in this episode alone and just get this series going. But again, if there are major parts that I'm not going to be talking or doing interesting stuff, I'll maybe cut that out. But I'm kind of hoping to just hang out, have it be kind of a stream style feel. I'm currently watching UCLA Purdue right in front of me as well. So if you see me kind of looking down like this, I got my phone set up just playing the game. So let's hop right into though to this Ball State game. I'm gonna go with the icy white uniforms, the Blizzards. So we'll go with those. Let's make sure that they don't wear whites then. Okay, they're gonna go. We put them in some cool uniforms. There we go. I like that little combo. Make sure we got playbook. Cool. All right, so this is a rivalry game. They're 0-6. We're 1-6. So kind of. All right. Sorry about that. My Wi-Fi has been just going out all day, so I reset everything, and hopefully we can keep the connection for the rest of the game. I started playing last game and ended up having a good first drive. We got the ball first, had a good first drive. Didn't result in any points, sadly, missed a field goal. But looks like this game will be kicking off first, so completely different start to this one. And let's hope that we can just play the whole thing. All right, they're going to start with the touchback. Again, I hope I didn't cut off myself mentioning that I am watching a little game down here below too. So if I'm kind of looking down, being quiet for a bit, that's what I'm doing. I'm not crazy or anything, not falling asleep. But 1st and 10 from the 25. I'm gonna start in a cover 6. We go with a little motion out to the running back on the mountain, and went with a wheel route. Kind of doubled up their receivers there. He followed the other receiver. That was a weird combo to guard. But 1st and 10 nonetheless from the 40. Good start for Ball State. Again, mentioned that this is kind of a rivalry for us here. They go over the middle, and that's batted away. Antoine Knighton, I believe, the corner on the play there, makes that one in time, 2nd and 10 from the 40. Gonna go with the throw across the middle, pick up 8 yards. Chase Harrison with the completion. Let's go with a blitz. I feel like they're gonna try and run to our our left side here. I'm gonna man up on the running back with Maturowski. They do. We ran the blitz straight at it, just collapsed down into one gap, and they pick up the first down. Gonna really key in on this slot here. They've probably got the matchup advantage against Porter. They go with the run. Linebacker Preto completely caught in the mud there, isn't able to make a play. That's going to set them up with a 1st and 10 from the 37. So I have noticed that when I get glitched out of games or EA servers knock me out of the game, that I struggle being able to beat the CPU. It, for some reason, turns up the hardness or the difficulty, excuse me. Not really English there. But hopefully that's not the case today. However, it is looking like our defense is just getting absolutely ran through right now. We gotta jar that loose. Good catch. Good catch there for Ball State. 2nd and 4 from the 10. They're moving quick here. Penalty flag fly. This looks like it's going to be a false start. Can't hold their water. A little excited down close to the end zone. Little prediction. Who do you guys think is going to win this game over here? Indiana and UCLA. I'm going to go with UCLA. By the time you guys see this game will be long over and you can judge my choice. You know what? No, I'm going Indiana. Let's go Indiana. 3rd and 5. I want to bring another blitz that can stop the run, but we can also then get pressure on the quarterback if they're trying to do anything. 2 tight end, I'm not super worried about that with our matchups. Maybe I should be touchdown. That he was out of bounds. They call it a touchdown though. On the out route, beautiful throw. Are they going to review it? Okay, so Booth is going to review this. I don't think that was a score. Let's see. Great throw. I don't know if he's in bounds. They say he is. Touchdown. Really crazy call. Our defense looked like hot butter there, though, getting sliced through very easily by Ball State. We had no shot, really, stopping them. That's not very convincing, but it does seem like that's kind of our defense's theme at the beginning of games, just having trouble slowing offenses down at all early. But we'll come out. Drew Hoth starting. Guard captain is one of our highlighted players along with Finley. Looks like their quarterback is one of their top dogs, so got to watch that. I was hoping to get the run game established early in this game. Kind of what we did a good job of last game, which I didn't press X, so I don't know why he kept that, but 2nd and 11. Probably should just go with these straight run plays instead of so many options, just because the controls I seem to not quite be able to get. As we get a man wide open, Kenji Lewis on the corner. He's been such a good slot receiver for us. Was an outside dude last year, ended up moving into the slot. I felt he would be our best option in terms of a route runner. Gives us pretty good speed in the slot as well. There we go. Jalen Poe bouncing through the hole. Big first down pickup. All right, I can work with this. If that's going to be our defense, our offense is going to need to step up, and that's what they're doing. I'm going to go with the QB draw on 1st and 10. See if we can catch him off guard. Give it to our best player, Abbott. Almost made a man miss, but picks up a first down. Love to see that. Let's go with this zone fake jet. Jalen Johnson is a threat, so if we can fake it to him, hopefully the defense gets drawn there. Looks like they're sitting in a zone, though. Don't move. Lynch picks up 4. I can live with 4-yard gains. I'm going to go with another run. I want to commit to establishing this run game. The only way to do that is to run the ball. Pretty simple. First down, Jalen Poe picks it up. He's had a good start, 2 carries, 24 yards. Let's go back to the run game. It better be Lynch in the game. Yep. 1st and goal from the 9. I want this power. Let's see what Hoth can do from his guard spot. Gets out into space, and we probably could have bounced outside behind Ecanum. Just wasn't really able to. I'm going to go with a triple option now. Keep it on the ground. Decided to just hand it to Poe. I felt like that was the best option. He only picked up maybe 2 though. And 3rd and goal from the 5. I think we got to air it out a bit. Let's get some zone beaters here. Abbott gets out of the pocket, and he's got space to run it in. I could have thrown that, but why risk it when you got the speed to just run it in like that? Touchdown, Shaquille Abbott. Put the crown on, baby. Let's go. Extra points up and good. We tie the game. Great way to answer. Fantastic way to answer. Can we get this into the end zone for a touchback? Just like that. Let's go. Don't allow him to make a play. Kick. Done pretty good in kick coverage, honestly, this year. Manu McCracken, one of the freshmen, he's played really good. He was supposed to be a running back for us. Ended up getting moved to linebacker. Probably would be better as like an edge player or an outside linebacker in like a 3-4. Which, spoiler alert, I am looking into our 3rd defensive scheme change of the series by moving to a 3-4. I just think we don't have as many good inside backers. I think we have good D linemen too. I'll have to look into it, but we'll see. We don't use the 4-3 even that much anyway. We sit in nickel a lot. So 3rd and 5 though, we need a big stop here. They go with the stick route there on the outside. They pick up the 1st down. Got to be able to break a little faster on that. But we're going to be in a man coverage on 1st and 10. I don't like this because I think they're going to run the ball. In man coverage, a little harder to defend the run. They end up going with the throw. Good play breaking that up. I think that's Porter who was able to break that up. Looked like he got beat a little bit. Quarterback probably made the good throw, just needs to put a little more under it. He is their star player. And 2nd and 10, they go with the run. Trying to bounce this outside. Good hit. I think that was Cyrus McGarrell who made the play there. I feel like I'm speaking a mile a minute here. 3rd and 7. Let's get this blitz from that trip side. 3rd and 7. And he dropped it. There we go. Big play by Tierney, who came downhill. We get the stop. 4th and 7. I'm going to return it to the slightly bigger side of the field to the left here. Let's see if Thompson can get anything going. That was a pretty good punt. This inside the 15. Thompson. Oh, almost. Got it to the 17. Not too mad. Let's go with a little wildcat to start. We're committing to the run. Let's fully do it here. Gonna send Poe in motion. We're gonna flip it to him. Get our athlete in space. Probably could have cut off Hatfield's butt there. That probably would have been the better decision, but we don't end up doing that. Let's go with an RPO. We're watching that guy out for the RPO, the guy with the P over his head. We're gonna hand it. Good cut from Lynch. Looked like a 1st down to me. Kind of a weird spot. 3rd and 1. I'm gonna go with an option. Let's put one of their ends in a tough spot here. We're going to keep it with Abbott. He's got too much speed. Get to the outside. Good block. Shaquille Abbott, get out of here. Let's go. 1st and 10 to end the quarter. Big carry from Abbott. Picked up a tough 3rd down. Physical run, too. Ended up throwing that guy off at the end. So end of the 1st quarter, 7-7. Pretty evenly matched looking game. I didn't pick a play. Let's not do that. I'll go with a trap. Don't like when it does that. Give to Lynch. He's got a 1st down. Good carry. Running the ball has done us well so far today. Do I want to keep it going? Yes, but I also want to make sure that we can still pass the ball effectively. I like sending guys in motion like this. We'll get Thomas going across the field. Drag is hard to cover. Get it to Poe. Good ball placement. Kind of stopped him there. He picks up a 1st down. Good pickup for Poe. I think it could have potentially been a bad move on that throw to him, but he ends up making it work out and sets us up with a 2nd 9 after Gensler's run there. That really didn't get us a whole lot. I like this. Gets us guys in space. We can get the block. We don't really get the needed block, but we still pick up 9 to Jalen Johnson for the 1st down. I'm going to pass it here. I want to see if we can get Lewis in man coverage for that pylon. We do, but the throw is just kind of inaccurate. Probably should have waited a little longer for him to get out of his break. Not a very realistic type throw there. Abbott kept. Fullback could have blocked that dude. It probably would have sprung us free. Doesn't really get that though. 3rd and 14. Johnson and Thomas look kind of nice, but Apple gets kind of my main target. A good route for the red zone. Thomas can't come down with a jump ball. We're going to have to kick. This is like the exact kick I missed earlier before the game cut out. And we get it. Same spot I missed it to again. I thought I was going to kick it too far to the right. Don't like that. 1st and 10 from the 20. Jama's our deep guy. I think they're going to run. I went way too far outside. I got to stay on that running back's back hip. But 2nd and 6. We're running a lot more 4-3 today. Must be a lot of 2 tight end. I like manning up on the running back when they do this kind of stuff. And that let me just hug rush the running back. Basically, when your guy goes to block, you can just get a free rush. And that's what I did there. And we end up getting the sack with, I think it was Gasaway, forcing a 3rd and 11. I'm keying on this tight end as a safety. Threw it, but that's out of bounds. Coverage wasn't that close from Knighton. We kind of got away with one there. But we get the stop, 7-7. And they're going to be punting this one back to us. Hopefully I can just return this one straight down the middle with Thompson and get a decent chunk. Get it to the outside a little bit and close to midfield. Not bad starting field position. Let's start with a run, this 56 trap. See if we can get kind of that end or linebacker trapped here. We do. Pretty well blocked, and we pick up 7. I'll take that any day in the run game. But I think this from midfield, this gives us a good time to do a play action on 2nd and 3, 2nd and short. Typically a good play action down in distance, but we had nothing there, and we got sacked. So 3rd and 8, that didn't really work out. Tried to step up just to avoid a huge loss on that 3rd down. Get it quick. Applegate picked it up and broke the tackle. Jake Applegate is gone. The big man running down the field. Touchdown, Jake Applegate. Saw the blitz was coming, had to get it out quick. Got it to our tight end for the 55-yard touchdown. And we get the extra point up and good, making it 14-7 in this ball game. Love to see that. Siebert going to kick this one just short of the end zone. We got guys flying down the field. Make a play before the 15-yard line. What good kick coverage there. I want to go with a blitz on 1st down. See if we can really just kind of mess up the start of the drive here, get them behind schedule. And we kind of just clogged up the middle. It's still 3-yard pickup, which isn't terrible, but I'll take that on 1st down. 2nd and 7. I like the cloud into the boundary like that. Kind of lets us double team some guys, but they're going to go with a handoff. Tierney ends up making the initial contact. Preto finally wrapped it up and finished the play. That's a 3rd and 4. I'm going to drop into cover 4 here, some quarters. Pretty good against defending pass. 3rd and 4 from the 20. They're going to go with the pass. And he ends up throwing it away before he gets hit. Great pressure. We end up getting to the quarterback. I'm going to return right. We have a lot of field to our right here. And if we can get a score here, this could be a big time for us to break through in this game. All right, 45-yard line, not bad. I'm going to go with the read option to start. I know I said I wanted to just run some straight run plays, but Abbott's athleticism makes it hard not to, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. Big carry. We're going to avoid contact, gets out of bounds. Good job by Abbott. Let's go with this corner route from Johnson. He's got speed. If we can get the blocks and the time to set this up, Johnson has elite speed. And if he can get open, and he does, we get the natural pick. Ball's a little behind him, but it doesn't matter. Touchdown, Jalen Johnson. Let's gritty again. Yep. Touchdown, Jalen Johnson. Shaquille Abbott's 3rd total touchdown of the day as he throws his back-to-back touchdowns pretty much to Applegate and Johnson. his big targets there. So good play call, honestly, a natural pick with how that motion and those two route combos, that route combo, excuse me, works. So that ended up getting Johnson wide open. The throw was even a little behind, wasn't a perfect throw, but it still worked out. Johnson's too fast, was able to get into the end zone. Now we have a 2-score lead, something we haven't had a ton of this season. So they're going to run on first down, 4-yard pickup. We went with a blitz. I wasn't playing super good run defense there, honestly. Could have been in a better spot, but 2nd and 6 from the 20. Tierney, the cover 6 safety. There is a flag down, but we make a nice tackle on that play. I think it's probably going to be a hold. There was a lot of blocking on the perimeter for an extended period of time there. Receivers don't typically block that well, so I'm going to call them out on it. 2nd and 16. That's going to, yeah, it's going to make this drive a lot harder. Need to avoid the big play, though. It's been kind of our kryptonite this season. And we get to the quarterback at the 1-yard line. That was the blitzing Jake Gassaway. One of our stud linebackers makes the play there. That's going to make it a 3rd and 25. I think if we can potentially get a safety here, that would be huge. Jama's our deep safety. They have 4 tight ends on the field with a running back, it looks like. Kind of an odd formation. They do go with the run just to try and avoid the safety. Jama runs right past the running back. Tackled before the first down marker, but it looks like there's going to be a flag. Yeah, I don't think it works in our favor to even accept it, so we're just going to decline that and let the time tick down a little bit. We'll take the punt here. Thompson, I want to try and get this out to the right side, but I'm call fair catch. That dude is going to smoke us, I think, so we'll call fair catch. Let's go with this RPO with the running back to the flat. I think he'll have a lot of space. It doesn't look like there's many defenders that can get to him. Not necessarily the right call, but we end up picking up a big play there. Let's get back on the ball. I'm going to go with this play action. Going to jet motion Lewis. And we got hit. Probably wouldn't have been the greatest decision. He didn't get that much separation. But it's going to be a 2nd and 10 from the 48. I'm going to go back to the read option with Gensler and Abbott. Just give it to Gensler. He's got space. Flag does fly, but it looks like it's going to be a holding on Applegate. Another tough call on our tight end. A lot of holding now. I mean, I turned the slider down to 52, but it doesn't seem to be changing a whole lot. Let's flip this. 2nd and 15. Don't really want to do anything too crazy here and panic. But Abbott's got space, and he's so athletic. Gets out into space and goes out of bounds for the 2-minute warning. Good job getting out of bounds just to avoid contact. We need him staying healthy. 1st and 10 from the 27. Quick get it to Applegate. He's got some power. Picks up 4 yards. Let's just run it here. We have time. And we have the lead too. I just don't want to give them the ball back. Lynch, not a terrible carry. Picked up a couple. It's 3rd and 4. Don't necessarily know if I want to run it here. Let's go with the screen. Haven't run a ton of that this game. We have Poe in the backfield. Pretty good receiving option. Just get it out to him. Picked up somewhat of a block. Is that enough? Touchdown, Jalen Poe. He's got the touchdown, and that's the 3rd passing touchdown on the day for Abbott. Poe picks up a nice catch and run. He has 4 catches for 60 yards. Is a good option, flexed out, and we missed the extra point. Just a bit too much power, and that really sent it. But wasn't necessarily wanting to score that quick, but it worked out, so I'll take it. But good job, War Dogs. We're getting on top early, 27-7. Not something we've seen a lot this season, but hopefully I can turn it around a little bit this season. And our goal is to make a bowl game. Still on a Heisman, still same sliders. So I don't. Oh my gosh, Jacob Finley, let's go. One of our captains on the defense scores a touchdown on a pick 6 the very next play. Let's get a 2-point conversion try and see if we can get Poe out in the flat. Gets the block. We pick up the 2-point conversion. Ooh, big voice crack there. 2-point conversion, we picked it up 35-7 in the first half. I mean, this is a rivalry game, so we got to try and take it to them, and that's exactly what we're doing right now. 35-7. Oh, Indiana just went up 14-0 too, by the way, so looks like my prediction's going well so far for that game. But they still have a minute left in the first half. I mean, we have a lot of time left in this game. And we've seen crazier comebacks. Oh, man, that was almost another pick. Gasaway nearly took one away. Our stud middle linebacker could have had a pick. Quarterback seems like he's getting pretty rattled in front of the home crowd. Potentially why they don't have a win yet this season. They pick up the first down there. Underneath throw. Good idea. Just try and get it out quick. 35-7. Guessing they're still going to be throwing. They are. Whoa. Way too much time. Just didn't get any pressure. They call their second timeout. And I'm starting to get a little worried about a score, but we do get the ball at half. So if we can go get a score then too, I mean, we can kind of get this game completely erased. Linebacker just wasn't really aware there. I think that was Gasaway. He looked a little lost and wasn't really able to make any kind of play. Oh, we had it right. Let's go. 1st and 10 from the 27. They go to the crossing route in the tight end, 2nd and 1. Driving a little bit here. Their quarterback's looking good. He did avoid a big interception to start the drive. It would have been pretty much back-to-back interceptions. But yeah, luckily Gasaway dropped it luckily for Ball State at least, not really us. But let's go with cover 1. See if we can man up down here. I'm going to sit here and watch for any kind of corner outbreaking routes. Seems to be what really kills us. Get it to the tight end. They call the timeout, and they're going to have 15 seconds or so. If we can tackle them in bounds, it might be hard for them to get any kind of kick team onto the field. So I'm going to bring a blitz. I really want to stop them here and get them tackled in bounds. I'm manned up on the running back. They go with a quick throw. He just gets it out of bounds right away. Apparently he didn't like what he saw. 3rd and 3. Let's go with cover 4 quarters. You typically go like no chase. You don't kind of sit in your zone here. Pretty easy coverage for when you're at this part of the field. And Knighton just didn't really cover anyone there. I mean, he got beat by his man and then started chasing a different man. It looked like that was tough. That's a shitty way to give up a touchdown, but 11 seconds left in the half. We do get ball at the half, so I'm not super scared right now, but looks like Mitchell will get a chance to return this one. Not a bad return up to the 27. Honestly, just going to run it, though. I don't feel the need to do anything crazy. If we get a huge run here in any time, I'll maybe call a timeout, take a shot, but yeah, didn't get a ton there. 3-yard carry, and that should be the half. So we'll send it into the halftime. And 35-14, I needed this kind of game. I needed this kind of game in this series. We've had a lot of unfortunate games. But obviously passing 9 for 12 with 192 yards and 3 passing touchdowns. Big plays have definitely helped us. It's been something that's killed us this season on the defensive side of the ball. But yeah, if we can get big plays of our own, we have playmakers to do it. So so far it's looked good, and that wasn't a bad return, honestly, from Mitchell. But yeah, this is going to be a big time. We're running the ball here. We want to just control the ball this half. I didn't mean to click X. Gosh darn it. Accidentally kept that one. We're going to go with an RPO, 2nd and 14. Likely going to run it, though. And we get it to Poe, who had a pretty good first half. That's a 3rd and 8 now. I'm going to go with that high-low drag. See if we can isolate like that linebacker. See what they're in at least. Oh, just no blocking. I think that was our senior guard, Drew Hoff. So much for holding onto the ball and just running off time, is we're punting pretty much immediately now. Bloomberg, not the biggest leg, doesn't get a ton of this one and was kicking against the wind. So they'll start with the ball at midfield. Just like that, they have the chance to really kind of flip the game here. 1st and 10 from the 50. Gonna disguise a cover 3 look, mountain motion. They go underneath. Gotta have people in that zone. Our linebackers are dropping back way too far right now. It's really just not an efficient way to play defense. But 1st and 10 from the 39. They go with the handoff, but we brought a blitz. 2nd and 12. That's Gasaway making up for. Actually, Preto has really stepped up. Played a lot better. Gasaway looking a little tough today. So it's kind of the reason why I want to go to a 3-4 is so that we only have 2 of those guys on the field, and we can just get our 2 best linebackers out there. But we're gonna go with the Tampa 2. Let's see. I think that's Gasaway who's gonna be our middle dropper. 3rd and 9. I think it's good pass defense. The 2 guys coming back to us, and we end up getting the sack. What a play! Maybe he picked up a yard, but they are going to kick a field goal. It's a 55-yard field goal. This would be quite the kick. It is up, and he made it. Wow, snuck it right inside the right upright. And defense played good, but gives up points. That's the sucky thing about not having a great punter. Might want to. Oh, I didn't mean to catch that. Yeah, that wasn't good. Thompson doing his own thing there, not fantastic. But let's start with play action. Once again, going against my game plan of running the ball. Got it to Johnson. What a throw. Threaded the needle there and got it to one of our best big play receivers. Honestly, probably our best receiver this season statistically, I'd say. Lynch took it. I feel like I can keep it with the quarterback on that play, but I didn't. I do want to run it again. Not getting much from our coordinator in terms of run plays, so we are going to just go with a play that looks a bit more conservative. Passing. Get it to Poe. Had such a good receiving game so far, and he picks up 6 there. I feel like I was going to say something else about our defense, but I don't remember now. I am curious what you guys think. If 3-4, if you guys agree, probably should have thrown this ball. 4th and 4. Gonna have to punt this one again. Letting him right back into the game. Bloomberg, shaky. 4th and 4, they're going to get the return up to the 30-yard line. But yeah, the 3-4 defense, I think it can kind of just help give us better edges too. We sit in nickel most of the time anyway, but if we have the players to play more of that 3-4 defense, fit the scheme to your players, not vice versa. You know what I mean? Like if you have players that are going to be good, like Manu McCracken would be a good outside linebacker in a 3-4. That helps with those position minimums being met too. So I don't know. We'll see what kind of roster makeup we have though. Who exactly is going to be leaving, graduating. Hopefully no one transferring. But I remember what I was going to say earlier. Hopefully we can. Oh geez. Try to go with a strip there, but hopefully we can get some kind of potential punter from the transfer portal. Bloomberg could definitely use a redshirt year. Yeah, I kind of looked in his progressions and his stats, and doesn't look like he's going to probably get a whole lot better, which is a problem considering he's a bit of a liability. Just doesn't have a lot of kick power. Oh, I don't like this. All right. I don't really like having our nickel over in the boundary like that, but... Oh, and that's exactly why. Touchdown, Ball State. Preto. That's probably my man, honestly. I came down on that stick route. That's exactly what it's meant to do. Draw the safety's eyes down. And then they hit the slot fade. Yeah, now it's an 11-point game. Once we were blowing him out at one point not too long ago. And now it's a really close game. Let's get out of here. I don't want to return that. I was kind of even thinking if we scored, at all in the second half here, we'd kind of get some backups in, but it's a legitimate game now. I mean, one more mistake from us, and they're going to have the ball back with a decent chance, but we're going to stick to our run game here. Avoid, going all option type plays with the run just to get, something established, get our blockers solid assignments. I like that pickup there, but we are going to go to the option here. I like it going into the boundary. Just give it to Gensler. He ends up picking up a first down. He's had a good game. A lot of must be some pretty fresh legs, honestly, from him, as he picks up a pretty good gain there. We're gonna go with this orbit bubble to Johnson. This could potentially be a big play. They are in man, but they didn't really run with it that well. We got Johnson in space, and that's 6 yards. I like that. 2nd and 4. We went back to the run. Poe picks up the first down. Nice run. Honestly, just been going with the safe route on these options, handing the ball off more than keeping. That's worked out well. We're going to motion Lynch out, go with the fullback screen. We end up getting rid of it, and it was nearly picked. I don't know if that's an outside linebacker or what that, some kind of edge player. He was not able to hold on to it, though. Lucky us, as that would have been for sure a pick, potentially 6. As Poe gets the carry on first down, breaks a tackle, and he's got a first down. What a catch, or what a carry. 1st and 10 from the 16. I like Apple gets route here down in the red zone, but we're just going to go underneath. Looks like there's some kind of hold potentially. Kenji Lewis gets near the marker. Yeah, they're pointing at one of our linemen, so. Thomas Pash, he was a center that I moved to guard so that Sean Alibi could be our starting center. Which, so far today, our O-line's looking good as Jalen Poe's able to bounce this one back on the counter, counters the counter, picks up 9. So he gets us back to kind of second and somewhat manageable as it's 35-24. I think that was the end of the third quarter. So there's your top 25 if you haven't seen them. A lot of the expected teams kind of up there. Don't think any MAC teams, badly. But 2nd and 11 from the 17. I want to go with this read option, see if we can get a keep, maybe surprise them a little bit. We do. We go with the keep. Abbott brought down just shy. Tried to get outside at the last second there, but it is 3rd and 2 from the 9. Poe is all alone to the right there. Don't know what this coverage is, but he was all alone. We dump it to him, and he's got a first down. Getting very involved in the run and pass game. Let's go with this orbit play. See if we can kind of draw some of these defenders away. Lynch is the back. See if we can get him into pay dirt. And just, we don't have really a power back this season. So he's not able to there. Let's go with this play action. Fullback going to the flat. We'll see if Ecanem gets followed out there. Abbott tried to get rid of that, but big loss. Third and goal from the 13 now. Lewis looks nice. No safety help. Got him. Touchdown, Kenji Lewis. What a throw from Shaquille Abbott. Great passing touchdown from Shaquille Abbott there. Gets it to Kenji Lewis after taking a big sack to knock us, out of, technically out of, shouldn't be in the goal as our first down. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but it was a 3rd and goal from the 13. Abbott was able to sit in the pocket. O-line held up with some good protection, and Kenji Lewis got open with no safety help. Love seeing that. 1st and 10 from the 25. For Ball State, they got kind of a cluster bunch there. Knighton, good hit. I was going to say, if he's not able to break on that, that could be a potential call for, I don't want to say replacement, but potential call for concern with him as a cover corner. But they're going to complete the next play. 9-yard pickup. Gets them near the marker. 3rd and 1 from the 34. I'm on the back here. We're bringing heat to try and make him get the ball out quick. They complete it, and the ball's on the ground. Their O-lineman picks it up, beats one of our linebackers in a race, picks it up. I think they're going to overturn it, though, anyway, but yep. I'm going to take a little break myself. All right. Pause. One moment. All right, I'm turning that Indiana UCLA game off. I wasn't watching it anyway. I'm gonna be first and 10 from the 39. I'm gonna send my nickel over into the field, the passing strength, where all the receivers are. Oh shoot! I thought he was going underneath. I thought we had a guy carrying that tight end. We luckily get away with Skylar Gilhoward getting home for the sack, but it's 2nd and 15 from the 34. Yeah, I don't think we're putting any backups in this game. This is a rivalry game too. I want to make sure that we can destroy these dudes. What a route. Really bent that one in and broke it off on Porter. Flip this play. All right, we got the cloud into the boundary. Like that. I like it here. 1st and 10, they go with the motion. Fake the flip to him, and they go with the handoff. Great play. That's Marcus Windsor on the edge, along with Kevin Session came from the other edge to make a play. Good job. Windsor's been pretty good player. He wasn't a starter last year, I don't believe, but he's come in and made some pretty impact plays this season. But there's a completion. I think that's our dime corner, number 13. I can't get his name off the top of my head, but he made a decent play there. And now we got Porter, who's normally our nickel, back at safety. And they get the first down pickup in man coverage. That was Finley, I think, there, who they beat. But it's 1st and 10 from the 31. They're going heavy. I mean, they're not in too much of a hurry with only, half the 4th quarter left. They go play action. Finley's able to break it up. I thought Tierney was going to come over and pick that off, but wasn't able to get there in time. Good play by Jacob Finley to break that up. McGarrell's in the game. Looks like we had some kind of backup linebacker as well. Guys are getting tired here. They pick up a first down. Who we got in the game? Masterowski. Crowell is playing his DN spot. He's typically is on the inside. They go with the quarterback keep. He's got kind of the edge here. Went for a big hit, but ended up getting chased down. 1st and goal from the 4. Sit in this zone here. And we're bringing that linebacker on a blitz. Kind of wish it was on this other side, but not if they're going to do that. He blitzed right into it. But Tierney comes across, makes the play. Able to flow over the top really well there. This makes it a 2nd and goal from the 2. Go with the run. Just no one in there to stop that. They score. They got a good push on us. Yep, we're going to have to really run the ball here. They might go onside, honestly. They're only down 11. Feels like we are winning by a lot more than just 2 possessions. I'm going to try an onside recover. But they're going for a deep kick, so hopefully this goes into the end zone. It does. Okay. Let's go with triple option. See if we can get something big to start this drive. Really try and get a dagger. We just hand it off. It's been working to be conservative and just hand the ball off. 2nd and 5. I'm going to go play action. If anything, I just want to get this ball thrown away, and we will. But there is a flag, so that's not good. It looks like it's going to be on Drew Hoth, our senior captain guard. Only returning starter, I believe, from last year. Well, I don't know if he started. I think so. I think he was a starter last year, but obviously the freshman at tackle, freshman at center as well. Abbott gets out of the pocket, and he's got a first down. That's just what happens when you have such an athletic quarterback like Shaquille Abbott. Able to take off and make up for that penalty. And let's run the ball. 3.5 minutes. Lynch stuffed. Good play by the D tackle. Just go with another dive play. Should really turn on the chew clock, so we might be waiting the clock down a bit here. Flags fly. Did we get him offsides or did we jump? I'll start on us. Can't really use the penalty system to my advantage whatsoever. 2nd and 16 from the 31 now. Didn't turn on chew clock again, but clock's not running. We're going to keep with Abbott. I don't know how they get their guy to play like both the run and the keep. But we're going to go down to chew clock. Let's go with another read option. Honestly, we'll just try and run again here. Abbott's got some space. Picks up a decent gains. 4th and 7 from the 40. I'm going to let this go down to the 2-minute warning. And then we'll just punt it. See if Bloomberg can get anything here. Get it out into space. It should be a decent one. Bloomberg gets it. Shouldn't be returnable. Gets it to the 21. Okay, I'll take that. With how Bloomberg's been as a punter, he's struggled a little bit this year. Just hasn't been able to find any kind of kick power, really. He's really struggled, but they go quick to the outside. Fell down inbounds. That's tough. Got to get out of bounds there. We're going to try and man up. Let's not give up too much, separation. And that's exactly what we do on that corner route. And I think we're going to sit in zone the rest of the game. I just don't think we have the guys to play man coverage right now. We'll have to go through and look at what our man coverage ratings are. They can't be that great. Good zone coverage. We got to get someone home on that play. That's a killer. We had great coverage down the field. Just no one could get home. I don't know if we're tired or what's going on, but we need Crowell getting home, Gil Howard, some of these real good defenders on our D-line. Let's go with Tampa 2. Pretty good, pretty solid like pass defense here. Let's see if our middle runner can run with that like seam type stuff. We get the sack, finally. There we go. 3rd and 12. Can't give credit to who that was. I didn't see, but good play. 3rd and 12. We're bringing 4 again. They're down to under a minute here. I think they had me on a post route. They get out of bounds, and it's 4th and 4. They're going to kick. Wow. Okay. They're going to kick from the 19. This is a 36-yard field goal, up and good. Are they going to, they have to onside it now. I've had a lot of times where I don't recover the onside. I don't even try and click on, just let it happen. And okay, we got it. Just get down. Thank you. 51 seconds. They're going to get 1 timeout. I'm going to run it just so they call their timeout and I don't kneel it and not get anything. So we're going to just hand this one off. Good run, Lynch. Hang on to the ball. Timeout. Now we can just knee this thing out. There we go, baby. Beat Ball State. We won the rivalry game, got our 2nd win of the season. Huge 28-point second quarter. Outside of that, we scored 14 points in this game. They had a much better balanced game, but taking the lead in the quarter like that right before the half really just propelled us. Great game from Shaquille Abbott, 5 touchdowns. I think 4 through the air. Let's take a look here. Yeah, 4 touchdowns through the air, only 17 throws, 233 yards. Just was really effective. Lynch, what? Justin Lynch threw the ball for 5 yards, apparently. I don't know what that is, but that's interesting. Abbott, 17 carries, 94 yards, and a touchdown. Poe was super effective on the ground. And Lynch doing okay, kind of doing Justin Lynch stuff. Poe is only a sophomore, which is very interesting after how well he played. Justin Lynch is a senior. Gensler's only a sophomore as well. Poe might be able to make a jump. Let's go look at his skill caps after this game. I'm telling you like that, like I'm reminding you, even though, whatever. Touchdown for Jalen Poe. Everyone, spread the love. Shaquille Abbott. Poe had 6 catches, 70 yards. 4 catches, 65 for Johnson. All these guys scoring. 2 catches, 59 yards with that big 55-yard touchdown to Applegate. Lewis had 2 catches, 44 yards. And then it looked like Finley had a drop. Must have been on defense. But 2 sacks given up. Hoth, I think that one was his fault. And then Applegate probably wasn't necessarily his fault if I'm rolling out and having a tight end block. But yeah, Drew, I think it was on that play action in the red zone. But yeah, Drew Hoth has not had the greatest season. A lot of pancakes, but not the greatest season from a captain. Gassaway had 12 tackles. Porter, Jama with 10 as well. 3 TFLs from Gassaway. He just had a great game. 2 sacks. A sack for Windsor and Gil Howard as well. Gassaway was playing fantastic. Finley had a big pick. Was it a pick 6? I think it was. Some PBUs. No forced fumbles. But yeah, the touchdown from Finley, a defensive touchdown always helps. 4 for 5 on extra points. I did miss one with Siebert, and then he missed his only field goal. And then punting. Sorry, Malik. I'm recording here, man. I will not be joining if you're watching this. Um, okay, good game though overall. Like seeing that. Finally got another dub with Denmark. Hopefully that means we can get some commits. I mean, good news all around. Hopefully means that we get good news on the recruiting front as well. So let's actually first, before I forget, let's go check out Jalen Poe's skill caps because him and Gensler will be back next season. Poe is only an 84 speed running back. Wow. Such low speed out of Dallas. Um, his ratings. Okay, he is going to he could be good. He's got a pretty good skill gap here. I mean, if we can get him good games like that, hopefully he could be an 80 plus overall developed guy. He's a normal dev. I will be next season making um, a roster for the team to kind of just I don't know, give it a cool element, and I can release it so that you guys can look at it during games if you want to know the players, no overalls, no dev traits and stuff like that. But oh, we're 2-2 in the MAC right now. I mean, there's been crazy things go on in the MAC. If we could get conference championship, oh, we lost Ordonez. Really, no good recruiting updates. We lost some good players. Gasaway was MAC Defensive Player of the Week. Haven't had an Offensive Player of the Week despite some really good performances from Shaquille Abbott. And yeah, it looked like we didn't have any commits. Ben Durant locked us out. Yeah, he was a 4-star I added just to see if we could get. Ordonia's verbally committed. With guys that verbally commit, I'm just going to move to the bottom because I can't remember if they had like what's it called, deal breakers or not. So I'm just going to move him to the bottom because I think the deal breaker is what gets him to flip. And if we're second with these dudes, oh, Ordonez, we're not even second, so I am going to remove. But Emmett Brent, I think he was a good player. 88 speed linebacker. If we could get him to flip, that'd be huge. Isaiah Hayes, a gem D tackle, who we were second on as well. So at least we had already been bringing in some D tackles, which is nice. But yeah, we have 140 points now after that, and I think we need to start going in on some of these guys. Darren Tam is a tight end. Possession, honestly, not terrible. His route running is not fantastic. I think if we offered him, that would make a pretty big difference. I am going to DM and offer. So you can get some points on him. Dorian Shockey, he's in the top 5. I'm at least going to throw 10 on him. Cooter, Taj Cooter, throw 10 on him. Just make sure some of these guys are getting points at all, just to move the process along. But yes, let's go into our top 5 and make maybe some adjustments. Okay, Tyler Rome still has a second. We had his motivations correct. Did we just hard sell Tyler Rome? Oh, okay. Well, to do that, you have to back out because this game's kind of balls. Go into top 5. Take a look at our team needs quick. So we do need 2 quarterbacks. We need wide receiver too. O-line's what I want to work on, which I have a lot targeted of guards. Defense, we always need more guys, it seems. Okay, Tyler Rome, though, we do need quarterback. We can get the hard sell on him of the it's game time. Let's do that. Zach Rhodes, running back has become extremely important now since we've been locked out of some guys, but 88 speed, 91 acceleration, elusive back. Pretty good change of direction. His carrying is high. I like that. I don't want guys fumbling. Aspirational is his hard sell. So let's hard sell him. Franklin Byler. And we hard sell him too to try and get these running backs come in. We do need help at running back because Poe and Gensler is not going to get it done. Um, what is Byler? He a power back? Hate when I'm messing up these screens. He is a power back. Not a bad athlete either. I think him and Rhodes are a good combo. Gregory Mayer is a tight end, I believe. A gem. We're pretty high on him right now. Top. He's in his top 3. Can we just get these guys to commit? I think this class could be decent if we get some of these dudes to just commit already. He's in his top 3, and he's close to committing anytime now. It's Gerald. I mean, like, these dudes gotta start making some decisions. You're killing me. What? This game's crazy. I don't know what goes on with why it just. All right, that's why. Did my Wi-Fi turn off again? It shouldn't have. Okay, it just disconnected me from the EA servers for whatever reason. So whatever. Really, just don't want that happening in game. Oh, this isn't even the right dynasty. Hold on. Please tell me it saved all that. I'm not playing Ball State again. I've played them so many times now. All right, let's get back in here. Let's finish up recruiting for this week and go play Western Michigan. Yeah, Western Michigan. Perfect. 2-6. Come on, we need to make these make the playoffs here. Or not the playoffs, but the conference championship at least. That'd be cool. Commit already, guys. What are we doing? Thompson. I need all the points I can get. I am going to take that off. 3-star kicker with 85 kick power. Okay, we'll take that. First, not giving points to any of these dudes. I'm probably going to lose out on some of these guys. Should I offer them at least to get in the race, maybe? Don't know anything about them. Haven't scouted. But they are 3-stars. So I'm going to offer those 3-stars. Anyone else that, like, top 8? No one else is really recruiting you. So Muma, you're not getting points. You are in a battle with Wisconsin. I don't want to lose him, but we're gonna make his top 5. I'll think more about his points later. Taj Cooter, he's just wanting to come here anyway. We're gonna take the points back for him. Tam, we are in a bit of a battle with. If we can just make sure we're in his top 5, but we have other tight ends I'd rather put points into, honestly. Trey Massey is kind of one of those guys. Like these guys, we just don't feel like we just don't need to put points into, like LeCount. Probably just gonna draw back from him for a second. Draw back from Massey, and I'd really rather focus on Gregory Mayer. Blocking and blocking. Yeah, I'd rather have Mayer getting more points. We have 55 free now. Let's go to our top 5. Is there anyone who I'm like second on? Sean Schuler getting 5 points. We're second on him. D end. Another run stopping D end. And I don't really want to lose the race with him. How many D ends do we need? We need a lot. 2 targeted. Wait, why was it saying those other dudes aren't coming here? They're committed here. I think we maybe just will dip on Schuler. Maybe we'll just like play for the top three. So we'll just let us go to the top three and we'll be cool. Jimmy, Spicer. Okay, Miami of Ohio offered a 3-star. We have 60 points. If I took this off, we could hard sell both of these guys because we'd be at 80 points. He's so close to committing. We need to win this battle with McQuarters. Silva, we can probably get these points back. I just kind of want him to commit already. Not worried about Delaney right now. But we have all those points. Like McQuarters, I'm going to throw an extra 10 on because I want him. I want the D tackle. If we're going to move to the 3-4, D tackles become extremely important with their size. And then like these two, now I can hard sell these guys. We're soft selling him, but he's bust. Gil Fitzgerald is getting the soft sell because we kind of already have a safety I like too. He's a big safety, 6'1", 221. Can you play linebacker? 84 speed? He might have to because he's not really big enough to or fast enough to play safety. He might have to play like a strong safety for us, probably is what I'd move him to. But yeah, let's get, I guess, Shockey and Spicer hard sold. Or do we hard sell these guys because they're top three and soft sell? Yeah, okay, I think we soft sell these guys. Let's soft sell them. And then we'll hard sell the dudes that are close to committing to get them to commit. We'll get those points back. And then we can really start throwing points on dudes. Okay, this maybe we won't be able to hard sell or soft sell him. Okay, coach's favorite. I think it's coach's favorite. Yeah, we'll soft sell those guys. And then Matungalu. He's a bust though. I don't really want to hard sell a bust, so we'll just keep him at soft sell. Fitzgerald, I would. I don't mind having him as a strong safety, potentially a linebacker. So we're gonna hard sell him. And then can we like hard sell Silva just to get him to come home? He's from Minnesota. Middle linebacker, we need help. 87. Yeah, we missed out on that other linebacker. So I want Silva. There we go. Hometown hero. Cool. Okay, so recruiting's good for the week. Kind of voided visits, especially, I mean, late in the season, we haven't had many visits anyway. But Western Michigan is our opponent this week. Let's look at conference standings and where are we with a 2-2 conference record? 4-0, 3-0. But if we can beat Western Michigan, we might start moving up. Top scoring offense in the conference. Worst defense though, too. Kind of how we've been playing, so. But let's go. Home against Western Michigan. I just want to go with our regular unis. Yep. Let's go white and primary cleats. I think that's a good look. Let's just go with our normal unis. Make sure they're in the whites. Okay, cool. All right, let's go. Playing Western Michigan, game 2 of the episode. All right, this is the fourth attempt at playing this game. You have not seen the struggle I've been going through, but with internet connection, EA Sports connection, dropping the game, I have tried to play it 4 times and have not been able to successfully play it. I've done good in 2 of the games, and I was down 7-0, about to score in one of the games too. So I really am hoping that I can win this game because there's been multiple times now playing where I should have won a game. I was just up 17-0 when the last game cut out, and I was in the red zone trying to score again. So yeah, actually 17-7. Sorry, they did score, but great, huge run for Jamal Haley to start this game. Western Michigan, so far from what I've learned in my advanced scouting so far of them, is that they are a pretty good running team, and the quarterback does tend to keep it. He's not super fast, but he looks pretty fast here. He does put the ball on the ground, but the receiver, of course, is there to pick it up. Yeah, this dude will put the ball on the ground. I feel like I've scouted him pretty good now that I've played him like 20 times. So 1st and 10 from the 36, just praying that we can get a full game in here. Oh, that's got to be a pick, man. We're right underneath that. I tried pressing triangle. I don't know, dude. I feel like whenever the EA server shit happens, it just screws me over. And quick score for Western Michigan, 30 seconds and they score. So let's go Denmark. Thompson, last time I played, he had a good punt return, but that doesn't matter anymore. That didn't happen. So let's go offense. I'm going to try and just establish the run game. I want to make these drives take as long as I can. Keep the ball in our hands. You know, it's hard for them to score if they don't have the ball. So let's run it. And Lynch goes nowhere. 1-yard loss here. 2nd and 11 from the 16. We do not have great field position. Abbott hands off. Poe has had a good game last game. He had a really good game getting involved in the pass and the run. Doesn't get as much here. And we're going to have to probably try and air this out a bit for the 3rd and 9. We empty it out. Applegate and Lewis is likely the kind of guys I'm looking to hit here as we get Kenji Lewis, who uses his speed to get around and pick up the 1st down. Great pickup for Kenji Lewis. Let's take a shot to him here. He's going to be the guy going on that corner route from this kind of little motions into the slot. Gonna need some time. Don't like it. Take off. Abbott takes off, gets up 7. He got hit pretty hard there. We got to be careful with that. This is our dude at quarterback. We do not want him getting hurt, but 2nd and 3. Let's go with kind of a little orbit motion. I like this. See if we can get Pipkin out in some space. We will have Thomas in space as well. Johnson's running a post route. And we're getting smoked. We had Thomas, I believe, underneath there. Just wasn't really looking at him. That was kind of the check down. Didn't even really get time to go through every read even. So Abbott looking deep. He's got Jalen Johnson. Out throws him. That's too much speed to be out throwing for Abbott. And we're going to be punting. So dang, man. If you guys would have been seeing how good I was playing in those last couple games, this is really a painful start considering now it's 7-0. But let's just bounce back here. We just got to bounce back. 1st and 10. I'm guessing they're running here. Run heavy team. And there we go. We bring a blitz. That's what we got to do to stop that early run. Get them, you know, 2 yards or less in terms of their gain. And obviously a 3-yard loss there meets that goal by 5 yards. So quarterback goes with a keep. We hit him and he falls forward. So it's 3rd and manageable. They end up picking up a decent play there, a decent chunk. 3rd and 2. Let's bring kind of a little edge blitz from our nickel. And if they do try and throw, we can maybe get something. But I see a run play, honestly. That is what they go with. They pick it up. Nice gain. Oh, I'm going to be so mad if we lose this. I'm going to be so mad. 1st and 10 from the 42. They're passing. They go with the comeback, and Knighton gets absolutely cooked and tackle broken. I get it down to the 8-yard line. We need a turnover here. They're pretty much in to get guaranteed points here as we make a nice tackle there. Only a 2-yard pickup from their running back. Let's go cover 4. I like how that works down, you know, inside the 10. I think it works pretty well. But 2nd and goal from the 6. Wouldn't doubt if they go with another run. They do. They hand it to their running back after faking the jet. He picks up about 3 and he goes down. Jamal Haley's been having a good game. He ends up getting hurt on that play though. And it's 3rd and goal from the 3. Jet motion. They do give it to him. We're there and he powers his way in. We had it contained. We just didn't have the flowing linebackers. We had 3 linebackers in on that play. None of them could flow to make that play in time. When they did, they kind of got trucked through by a slot receiver there. So Not the best look. We're down 14-0 quick, which is kind of what I was doing to them in the other games that I played. So I don't want to keep talking about that, but man, it is annoying. But we just got to go out there and score. Stick with the running game. I don't think we need to abandon and get too crazy yet. But 1st and 10, we go with Lynch, and he picks up 7. Good carry. Go with the read option, 2nd and 3. This is my kind of way of taking a shot conservatively. You know, you have pretty big play opportunity when you get Abbott with the ball in space, and there he goes. Good spin move, Shaquille Abbott. What a spin move, made 2 defenders miss, gets into space, and gets us out past midfield. 1st and 10. Lynch gets the carry, and he's got 7. Good carry for Justin Lynch. 2nd and 3 from the 36. Let's see what we can get going here. We're going to try and air it out a bit now. Get a little bit more aggressive. Don't like the options, and the defensive lineman was able to shed. Kind of maybe got off that read too quick. I had the dig route from, I think, Thomas coming open there. Just missed block from Ecanum, and a 4th down. I didn't even realize it was 3rd down, just not paying attention. But 4th and 5 from the 37. We're going for it. I don't want to punt that ball. Get it to Johnson. He fights for the 1st down. Just wanted to get something easy. Easy completion there. That's what we get. 1st and 10 from the 31. Take a bit of a shot here. Poe I thought he was going to keep running. I don't know why he stops on that, but 2nd and 13 now from the 35. I'm going to try and flip it to Pipkin here to see if we can pick up something on the jet sweep. He gets a good block from Poe, and he picks up pretty good gain there, 9 or so on that pickup. 3rd and 4. Let's just go with something underneath here. Quick hitter. Let's empty it out. If they bring pressure, we got to get this ball out quick. They don't. Give it to Lewis, who picks up the 1st down. Probably our more sure-handed guy of this group. Gets us the 1st down, and that's the end of the 1st quarter. So 14-0 game. Let's go with this shock. Probably taking our biggest shot so far of the day if we can get Lewis on that slot fade. Not what I'm looking for. Abbott escapes the pocket. He's scrambling a bunch, and he's got space and blockers. Shaquille Abbott, touchdown. He was able to get out of the pocket, show off the athleticism, and score. What a play by Shaquille Abbott. Huge touchdown. We had 4th down conversion on that drive. The exact kind of drive we needed to go score some points there. Now it's just up to the defense. We need some stops here. Our offense, one of the best, probably the best scoring offense in the MAC, I think, due to the stats, or according to the stats, excuse me, of points for, which is the biggest offensive stat, really. There we go. Okay, 4-yard pickup. Not ideal on 1st down, but we can live with it. 2nd and 6. Got too high. We are running cover 3, though. I think it's a good disguise, especially against this team. Should be able to set some decent edges. We go with a draw, and Jama playing inside out is able to make that tackle. So 3rd and 3. I'm not going to go with that all-out blitz, as tempting as it is. I don't necessarily like Masterowski out in the flat there, but 3rd and 3 from the 32. Do they go with another run? No, they will pass. They go over the middle, and Preto is just not in his zone. Not able to make the play there. 1st and 10 from the 50. These dudes are driving. Feel like we can't do anything to stop them right now. 1st and 10 from the 50, going with another draw. Good run, 7 yards. Was able to get through the initial contact from our D tackle. Pick up a pretty good gain there. So 2nd and 3 from the 43. Going to be bringing our nickel here. Maybe they go with a little play action. No, they just straight up run, and he's got tons of space. Terrible angles. 1st and 10 down to the 14. They have been owning us today with our defense. Hate seeing it. Offense is going to have to probably get into a shootout here, unless our defense can come up with some kind of turnover here. Good tackle. Haberman and Porter combining there. 2nd and 9 from the 13. Going to go with a man coverage, something I don't like doing, but when we're down this close in the red zone, a little bit safer in my opinion, and we get the sack. It's Marcus Windsor. The DN comes through and makes a huge play. 3rd and 17. Let's bring some pressure here. 3rd and 17 from the 20. Little bit of a disguise. They just end up throwing this out. And they'll end up kicking a field goal. Let's see if we can get some pressure on this kicker here. Get him to miss. Someone go block that and go make a play. Kick is up right down the middle. 17-7, 10-point game. If we can go score a touchdown, we do get ball at half, I believe. I don't know. I've played this game so many times, I can't keep track. But yes, I do believe we get the ball at the half. Mitchell, decent return up to the 20, I guess. Not really. Let's go with something a little crazy. Orbit play action. Take a shot. See if we can get Poe open on that wheel route. Gonna need the blocking to hold up. If they're blitzing, this might be a challenge. And we've got Kenji Lewis on the crosser. He picks up a first down and much more. Huge play from the slot. Kenji Lewis, the big play threat, along with Jalen Johnson. Between the two of them, we get a lot of success, and we'll hand to Justin Lynch on first down. He picks up a big gain, takes a big hit, but is down at the 20-yard line. They've been running a lot of draw against us. I think we go right back to it against them. Jalen Poe, not able to get a ton. 3 yards. We'll take it, though. Decent first down pickup. Let's go right back to the run. Try and waste this time down. Apple gets all alone over there. If we can get him to come in and get a block, we might be able to pick up a big gain. It's Jalen Poe into the end zone. Touchdown. I liked the look of that run. Jalen Poe staying hot here, picking up another touchdown. He had a receiving touchdown last week. Makes it 17-14. War Dogs right back in this game. This is the craziness of action here. First and 10 from the 25. Let's flip it up, get our nickel over into the passing strength. Hold on a sec. Charlotte, what you doing? Thought the dog picked something up. Hi. 2nd and 3 from the 32. Need a tackle for loss here. Can we get one with Gasaway? There we go. Shoots the gap. Makes a play. In the backfield, 3rd and 4. Let's bring some more heat. They haven't been able to handle when we blitz into their run plays that well. Let's see what they do when they try and throw. 3rd and 4. Quarterback tries to escape. Back on his back foot. That was a dangerous throw. Muhammad Jama was in the area, but it was just over his head, just shy of the receiver. Falling to the turf. That's a 4th and 4. They're going to punt it to Thompson. And this one is off the edge of his foot, and it's going to be a fair catch for Thompson at the 43-yard line. Shanked punt gives Denmark some pretty good field position here. Ekanum in the game at fullback. We go with the handoff, continuing the run game. Justin Lynch, good cut, good juke. First down out past midfield. Looking really good today as this run game, as Abbott keeps kind of got stuck up there, needs to get outside on that play. 2nd and 13 from the 46. Let's see if we can get a little pass play going. Kenji Lewis, maybe he can get open on that corner route. Don't like this. Batted down, tried to get it over the D tackle. Luckily he didn't pick it, honestly. 3rd and 13 from the 46. Can we get Lewis on this crosser? Gets it to him. Kenji Lewis. First down and more. Big pickup. Time ticking down here in the first half. We'll get it out. Thomas pretty quickly picks up 8 yards on that RPO. The bubble play goes to him. Justin Lynch in the game with Ekanum. Let's get a power play going, see if we can get something going to the right, and we pick up another first down. Probably just take this to the 2-minute warning, honestly. So I think it's a 1st and 10, yeah, from the 13. And I want to go with this tight end screen to Applegate. Not the greatest, but he ends up making the play. 4-yard pickup. I don't really need to hurry up here. I want to go with another screen, see if we can get Jalen Poe just to kind of march this one in. Poe isn't able to break the tackle, taken down in the backfield. Lineman wasn't really able to react quick enough to get to that defender, and that's going to make it a 3rd and 7 with a minute and a half remaining. Kenji Lewis hangs on, first down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal from the 2. Get the big guys in there. Ecanum and 3 tight ends. Pushing ahead, Justin Lynch down to the 1. And we just sneak this in with Abbott. Kind of a long 1 yard, but Abbott dives forward. They say he's not in. I thought he was in, but 3rd and goal from the 1. We are at the inch-yard line right now. Clock still ticking. Justin Lynch, the back, plunging forward, touchdown. Not the typical Denmark scoring offense, but Justin Lynch getting involved as well with a rushing touchdown. And that'll put us up 21-17. So we were down big right away, able to make a bit of a comeback there. And that puts us in a good position in the going into halftime here, unless they have some crazy big play. But I like the position we put ourselves in. Go with a blitz on 1st down, really try and throw them off. I know they're probably going to be taking some kind of shot. Hopefully there's limited crossers. Tierney out on the running back, 5-yard play. He ends up working out of bounds, which stinks, but limit the big play there. They have 70 yards to go if they want to score a tud in 50 seconds. Field goal would bring him within 1, though, so probably wouldn't mind that if you're Western Michigan. They go underneath to the running back. He picks up a 1st down, and they'll call their first timeout of the half. We're going to come out in the nickel look here. 43 seconds in the half. We're going to the receiver. Finley just nowhere to be found, and he looks shaken up after the play. I don't know what was going on there, but he's not feeling great. Marion Knighton going over to Finley's side of the field. They'll bring in another corner. And they get back to the quarterback. Timeout taken. I'm going to just leave Finley out. We had the option to tape his wrist. That's such a cool feature that I wasn't aware of. But 2nd and 16, I'm going to disguise the single high and play cover 2 here. They go underneath. Good hit. Jamma playing underneath. That's why we go with that kind of disguise. Let's bring a blitz. I want to get aggressive against these dudes. They go underneath. Dropped. They drop it, and that'll give us some time. 22 seconds as they'll have to punt it to us. I don't know if we'll get to do a ton with this, depending on where this punt goes. Very short punt. Going to be another fair catch for Thompson. Not terrible. We have 16 seconds. I'm going to go with the read option to see if we can get a big play with Abbott. Otherwise, probably we'll just let this one go. But we do have 3 timeouts. Abbott keeps. Tries to cut back up the field. Doesn't get a lot. 2 yards. We'll probably just take this one into the half. 3, 2. We'll go one more play. Flip it out to Justin Lynch. He's got a bit of the edge. He's got a 1st down. Little stat patter. So that sends us to halftime. 21-17, we're up. I like it. We'll be getting the ball at the half. A 4-point lead. Let's see if we can go make this an 11-point lead with a touchdown. How about it, Mitchell? How about you return one? Kind of fell down, short of the 20. We have a long field to go here, honestly. But 1st and 10 from the 19. Let's just try and establish the run again. I think that worked best for us. We're going to motion Thomas out in the orbit. Maybe distract the defense a little bit. Justin Lynch, another great carry. Thomas even got upfield to try and block that one. It was a nice play, but let's go into Wildcat here. Gensler and Poe will be running it, as looks like what's his name was a little tired. Doesn't really matter. 2nd and 12, kind of lost a lot. Lynch, excuse me, was tired on that play. Poe not able to get a lot, loses a couple actually. we'll kind of set up this weird screen, and we end up just having to get rid of it with Abbott. Um, Ended up getting caught up a bit there was Poe, so we couldn't really get a good clean play to him until late. Screens kind of got to get out quick. Abbott on third down, 4th and inches, marked just short. We have got to be going for this. Get the wishbone. They're going heavy too. We got Lynch. First down, Justin Lynch. We went wishbone, three yards in a cloud of dust style offense, and we pick it up. Gonna go underneath. That's Jalen Poe picking up the first down. He's been so involved in the pass game lately. Really interesting dynamic. He's one of our returning players next season, and if he can make a jump, he's going to be a good player. Abbott got to give that ball. 2nd and 12. Maybe doing a little too much of the read option action. Need to stick to straight run plays. It seems to be a little bit more effective. As 2nd and 10, we get it to Kenji Lewis. Nice route. 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 5. I like Thomas just because of the leverage he's got there. And he drags his toes. First down. Good catch. Go with an RPO. That guy's playing pretty far in. I wouldn't doubt if he's playing the run. He isn't really, but he's just kind of out leveraged. Johnson breaks that tackle. It's a touchdown. 2nd and 4, though, as he isn't quite able to. Really trying to waste the clock down in this 3rd quarter. 2nd and 4, we're going to go with another handoff. Justin Lynch up the middle. Big play. Down to the 11-yard line. He's been so involved today. So good, really. I mean, you got to run the ball when your running back is playing that good. But 1st and 10 from the 11. Give is to Poe. He picks up about 4 on the counter. I like the play call. Keep the ball on the ground. If they're not going to be able to stop it, just run it all over him. We got Poe in again. Kind of like that gap between the guard and the tackle. Ooh, big hit on Poe. Picks it up, but it's kind of a tough looking play there. 3rd and 2 from the 3. I'm going to try and fake him out here, go with the boot. See if we can just use Abbott's speed. Get it to Ekanum. He's in. Touchdown. Poe last second just flicked it to Ekanum, who was able to pick up the touchdown. The freshman fullback comes through with the play and scores a touchdown, 28-17. That might be Ekanum's first career touchdown. What a drive to start the half. Putting us up 28-17. Let's see what this defense can do. They were hot at the end of the first half there. Let's see if they can keep that going, maybe get some sacks, get some turnovers. That would be ideal. Don't really want Jamma deep. I'd prefer Tierney. They motion their guy. They go with the play action. Caught right in front of Tierney. Thought I had that play, honestly. I just wasn't really able to get in front of the guy. But 1st and 10. Good play to the tight end there. Nice play action. That was a interesting looking play. Trying to play slow with the linebacker to wait for that cutback. Also kind of look for the quarterback keep, but doesn't really work there. 2nd and inches. They're moving. False start. That's helpful for us for sure. 2nd and 5 now from the 48. Let's get Tierney back deep, Jamma down in the box. That's what I prefer. We're going to go with the slow handoff, and there's Kevin Session. He's too athletic on the edge to let a play like that develop. Great job there. Looked like some kind of stretch RPO. We kind of have a play like that. It takes a while to develop, especially if you want to fully get the read. Ball on the ground, and we pick it up. Kevin Session forced the fumble with the sack. Marcus Windsor picks it up at the 32. And the War Dogs are in good position here. Quick throw on the RPO. Get Johnson. Catches it on the bubble. He's making room for himself. Thomas picks up a huge block. And that was a big pickup on the RPO. Good throw from Abbott to get that out quick. Give is to Lynch. 2nd and goal. Takes it down to the 3. 2nd and goal from the 3. Get going with a little zone beater here. Abbott just steps up and he's able to get around the D tackle and score. Touchdown, War Dogs. Looking good. This team is looking good on offense for sure. 35-17. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Siebert will kick this one into the end zone for a touchback, most likely. Let's see if our defense can do it again. They had the sack fumble. We've been bringing a lot of pressure all of a sudden. Trying to, we put them in a position where they have to pass. Oh, a Marion Knighton nearly picks that ball off. Don't know what was going on with my voice there, but wow, we brought heat. He tried to get it out quick on the RPO, and a Knighton was in a good position, just not able to make the play, but good job breaking it up at least. 3rd and 8, we put ourselves in a good position here. Let's bring some more heat from our nickel. If they're passing it all, I think we're going to get home. Jama's able to make the play. That's why we have him on the field. He's such a dynamic player out there. At the safety spot, he can play in the box. He plays pretty good deep coverage as well. Was able to take care of his zone there. Thompson's going to call fair catch. That wind is killing their punter right now. 1st and 10 from the 42. Probably just going to give this one here. Looking a little shaky on who we're reading. So I'm going to go with a 4-yard pickup to Poe. I'll take that any day. 2nd and 6. Let's pass. I like it here. Johnson might be able to win on the outside there. Applegate makes the catch falling down. I don't like to do possession and stuff like that too much. Just to try and, I don't know, not cheese it, but that one I needed to give the possession. Icanum in the flats. He's had 2 catches now. He picks up a 1st down, and I kind of want to just let this go down to the end of the quarter here. Maybe try and get him offsides. 2. Nope. All right. We'll go to the 4th quarter. Put up the 4s. 35-17. 18-point game. Let's just run this one out. We just got to run this one out. Abbott's obviously getting the ball to everyone, doing a good job today. 35-17. We're really looking good. Lynch makes a nice move, breaking a tackle, 5-yard pickup. Run game has looked so dynamic lately. 2nd and 5. Gives it to Poe. Didn't have a chance. Abbott really didn't need to keep that, so he made the right move, but blocking just kind of broke down a bit there. 3rd and 6. I kind of like this little jet sweep play action. Gets the defense going one way. We pretty much have everyone just flowing back across the opposite direction. But Abbott's got some pressure in his face, but he's fast enough, able to get the edge, picks up the 1st down. That's why we play Shaquille Abbott. Despite, the trouble earlier in the season that he got us into, he's been a pretty good freaking quarterback most of the time, and his elite speed is, not really matched by anyone in the country, in my opinion. So 2nd and goal from the 7. Get it quick to Applegate. He's down to the 2-yard line. Go with this sprint play to the flat. 3rd and goal from the 2. Lynch not able to make the catch. They were all over that. 4th and goal from the 2. I want to put the dagger in him here, honestly. 4th and goal. If we don't get this, I mean, they're backed up pretty good. We've got Jalen Poe getting the ball. He gets stuffed at the 1-yard line. I mean, they're going to be at the inch-yard line with this ball here. I want to bring a blitz. Let's just load the box. 1st and goal from the 1. And they're, of course, going to get a huge play out of this. Safety chance is completely erased with a nice carry right there. 1st and 10 now from the 22. Come on, defense. Let's get a little turnover here. That's picked straight to Tierney. He was sitting in the underneath coverage. Tierney makes one-man miss, gets us down to the 14. So ends up not hurting us too much with that turnover on downs as we get the ball right back at the 14. Abbott getting outside, but is able to be taken down by the D end. 2nd and 12 from the 16. We have big personnel in. I just want to, run this clock down, not even give them a chance to make any kind of comeback here. But 3rd and 9, we only pick up 3 there. Let's keep Ecanem to block on this play, see if we can get Johnson in the back corner in the end zone on the wheel. Abbott's got a wide open middle of the field. Trying to get in there. He's down at the 1-yard line. Great carry from Abbott. I'm going to go with the read option just in case here. We can run it in with Abbott. And we're able to keep it and have a wide open end zone for him to run into. Shaquille Abbott, difference maker, scores another touchdown. 42-17, we're up pretty big here. Siebert's going to kick this one deep, on the kickoff. They will take it out. Porter with great coverage. He's our starting nickel, and he's running down on special teams, making a big play like that. Shows what kind of culture we got here at Denmark. They're going to go quads to start. Quarterback just threw a pick to Tierney in the underneath coverage. They're going to go underneath and not able to hang on. Not a lot going well for Lowry and the Broncos. 2nd and 10, going into man coverage. Going to really rely on the pass rush here. But great play. That was Amarian Knighton. He's played good. He's had trouble this season in against certain teams, but today has not been one of them. He's played pretty good. 3rd and 10 from the 14. They're going deep. Knighton was kind of beat there, but the throw is too far. That'll force a 4th down. 4th and 10. They're going to punt it. I'm really hoping we can just run the rest of this game out. We're up pretty big here. Thompson's going to call a fair catch at the 36. Gives us plenty of field to work with here. Start with a little trap play. See what Lynch can get going. Give it to him. Good cuts. Good run. 9 yards for Lynch. Yeah, let's let this clock just tick, tick, tick down. Abbott keeps. Is he able to get the edge? He is. He's too fast. He's just too fast for a lot of these MAC teams to keep up with. So we can kind of just abuse that. Poe able to cut up a field a bit there. Picks up a 2-yard gain there. And let's go with a pass technically, but we're going to kind of just use it more as a run. Kenji Lewis in motion. Cut him up the field. Probably should have bounced outside. They'll say he gets no pickup there. And it'll be a 3rd and 8. If we can get anything here, I might just go for it to try and just retain possession for the rest of the game. But that doesn't matter. Great blocking. And Lynch picks up the 1st down. I go with read options. Just trying to honestly get practice with them as well. It's kind of why we're using them late here. But flags fly. I'm guessing it's going to be a hold. Thomas Pash, our left guard, I believe, is going to get called for it. Yeah, so called with the holding. Go with the triple option again. Just try and get some of this stuff working. See how I can get it running. Abbott gets it out to Poe. Made 1-man miss and picked up maybe 3. Not super effective. Honestly, hasn't been a crazy big play for us. But 2nd and 15. Going with the RPO, we get it out to Johnson, but a nice tackle. Western Michigan has a player that's injured. That'll stop the clock for now. With 2 minutes and 15 seconds on 3rd and 12. Abbott steps up, and he just gets pushed down forward. 4th and 6. We'll take it down to the 2-minute warning. Probably just going to end up going for it, just to try and keep the ball, like I said, in our offense hands. But 2 minutes left. 4th and 6. They're not bringing any heat. Poe is open underneath. Don't lose the... Okay, I thought he lost forward progress there, but... Ticking down to about 1.5 minutes left. Garrett Gensler is the back. We're really going to let this one tick down. Gensler, Thomas kind of missed his block, but another injury timeout for Western Michigan. Very, very convenient. They weren't guarding that bubble. Jalen Johnson's just going to score. Touchdown, War Dogs. We went with the RPO, ran it to perfection. Jalen Johnson gets in the end zone for another tud. A lot of them on the season for him is just trying to rub it into some of these MAC teams. Honestly, I mean we've had a tough part of the season. Looks like we're starting to get over that hump of not playing too well, and we've been playing a lot better today. So it's good to see. Minute left. Let's get through this game. Minute 11 remaining. Just got to probably stop some pass plays here and just see what we can do. Going over the middle, it's a completion. Finley in coverage. He's gotten burned on some plays. He's probably our best DB or best corner, but he has his weaknesses too. It shows. On the sideline, a Marion Knighton breaks up the play. Superman today for us, a Marion Knighton. 2nd and 10 from the 56. Going over the middle, dropped. Porter in coverage. Don't know if they're going to give him any kind of pass breakup stat, but was in the general vicinity there, as it's 3rd and 10 with 50 seconds remaining. They're going to just get rid of this, and that'll force a 4th down. And they're going to just punt it, kind of concede here. We'll probably just call fair catch, maybe try and kneel it out, and just get out of here. This may be our last home game of the year. Maybe we have one more. Oh, they want us to run a play. 41 seconds. We're just going to run a play. Get it to Poe on the RPO. He picks up a 1st down. Another injury for Western Michigan, and we're just going to kneel it out. So that should end it. They're not going to call their timeouts. Denmark State wins this game. I'm going to try and get out of here. I'll show you the stats in the main menu, but I've played this game too many times. I can't lose connection before the game's over. So we're just going to get out of here and just try and just get this game saved. Please save. Okay, we got it. I'm going to advance, and then we can go back and look through the stats after this. Couple guys, no commits, but championship contenders on the rise. Cool. Shaquille Abbott, MAC Offensive Player of the Week. Shaquille Abbott is the National Offensive Player of the Week. Wow. Really good game. He's kind of getting his props a bit. Recruiting. Did we have any commits? Because Byler committed. Wow. Another one of the running backs commits somewhere else. I don't know if he would commit to us at all, but man, 60 hours remain. Really feel like we should be getting some of these dudes. A lot of them are top 3. Close. Close. Come on, guys. Commit. Commit. So close on some of these dudes. Falling down to 2nd for JJ Yaboa. Can we start selling some of these guys? We have 3 soft sells, honestly. Like these two. We have a tight end we're kind of focusing on. Wiggum, Juco, sorry. Kind of not there anymore. Sean Schuler. Probably need to keep him on. The guard we didn't necessarily need. Dion Delaney, linebacker. Good speed. We need linebacker, so I'm going to sell him. Where is this? There we go. Soft sell. Yaboa we're falling behind on. Can we soft sell him? Game time? No, we can't really. Let's just wait it out, I guess, for the top 5 for him. He just got in his top 5. Trey Massey and LeCount. Or should we just try and like end the battle with some of these dudes? Like hard sell like Silva. Hard sell his hometown hero. Oh, where is it? Is it? No. There we go. We'll hard sell that. He's hard sold. I just want to end the battle with some of these top three guys. We only have 20 points left. Why don't we just... Schuler's a bust. I'm just not super prioritizing that. Um, let's just DM Yaboa. Anyone else not getting points? Who do I like better out of these two? LeCount, 80 strength. He's a blocker. I like LeCount better. I'll get the DM to him. And then I'm going to advance the week, and I'm going to take a little bit of a break because it's been a while of recording, despite you guys probably not having seen as nearly as much as I've actually been recording because the game's cut out. But all right, we get quarterback Tyler Rome, athlete, Gregory Mayer, a tight end commits, Brett McCorders, D tackle, Jermaine Matungalu, Gil Fitzgerald, all kinds of commits this week. 5 3-stars commit in 1 week. We lose Sean Schuler, which we did put 10 points into. Championship contenders going up, so I don't know. We're higher in the standings in conference. All right, we're top 4. I mean, we have a chance for the MAC championship game. I am going to take a little break, so I will see you guys in a little bit. All right, I'm back for week 12, and we have Toledo. Oh, we're traveling to Toledo. Let me just take one look at our schedule. Okay, so that was our last home game, and we put on a show for the home crowd, 49-17. We won our last 2 home games, so pretty cool. I mean, we're winning games at the right time. If we win these 3, we'd be 6-2 in conference, which could get us close to the conference championship, honestly, with the way these teams beat each other up in the MAC. That is if we go undefeated, which much easier said than done. We have Toledo this week. I think we still do need to recruit. Let's see, bowl projections, are we included anywhere in there? Doubtful, since we... Oh, no! Coastal Carolina in the Myrtle Beach Bowl is our projection, maybe just because of how hot we've been. Go look through the award watch lists in week 12, see if we got anyone. A couple of the top guys, quarterback Texas Tech, couple of quarterbacks. Doubt we have anyone there. Head coach of the year? Nope. Best quarterback. We have some best defensive players. Jake Gassaway and Kevin Session are up there. 2 really good players, honestly, for Denmark. They do deserve that. Trey Porter, our nickel, up there for best defensive back. That kind of is a given the way our nickel plays. No running backs, no receivers. Lombardi, Kevin Session is up there at the defensive end spot. Golden Arm. Best defensive end, Kevin Session is second, so that's pretty good. No interior O lineman, no tight end, no assistant coach. Gassaway is up for second for best linebacker. Bringing in these awards could be huge for our coach. So let's see if we can get those guys the awards. Le'Veon Moss, played with him. Yeah, I had him transferred to my New Mexico team when I was doing the revamped stuff. So it was kind of cool seeing him. Pretty legit dude. But yeah, that's award watch list. Heisman watch. Who do we got? That Texas Tech guy. Nico Iamaleava. Avery Johnson, Haynes King, Julian Sayin. A lot of quarterbacks. Wow, Avery Johnson's good. Anyone want to transfer? Actually, we don't need a quarterback, but um, yeah, recruiting, we should have a lot of points. We had 5 commits this week. I'd like to show you how I organize the board. So he's a tight end. Gregory Mayer, a gem. Getting a lot of 3-star gems, which is huge. Pretty good overall, just as a possession tight end. 6'2", 240, a little on the smaller side. We lost Sean Schuler to the Badgers. Don't know if he had a deal breaker, but we'll put him down at the bottom because we were second in his race. Doing that for guys we're second with. Then we had Tyler Rome also committed. Sorry, I missed him, a quarterback. So that'll be our quarterback from the class that we get with 96 throw power. Not the greatest speed for being an athlete quarterback, but option king ability. Kind of need that, but big arm, pretty good accuracies. So like that out of Rome. All 3 stars, I think, so far. Brett McCorders, a D tackle, another guy. We've got a power rusher added to the group. Gordon Justice, a speed rusher. So 2 pretty good D tackles we add in there. McCorders at 6'4", 321, 86 strength, 73 block shed is definitely going to be our better run defender out of the two, which wanted to add that for sure. Jermaine Matungalu is a outside linebacker, a coverage dude, which we really needed. 75 zone, 78 speed isn't fantastic at 6'1", 216. So the athletic ability isn't great. The bust potential for a 3-star, I can see it, but his zone coverage is pretty good. So definitely undersized. Definitely undersized. Gil Fitzgerald, last guy, a safety, run support safety. Probably will play strong safety for us. Is a little on the slower side. Better run defending with 72 tackle, 76 hit power. So yeah, let's take a look at where that leaves us with our team needs. Need a quarterback, 3 more running backs, 4 receivers, 2 guards, 3 DNs, 3 linebackers, a corner, and 4 safeties still. So, oh, we've signed 2, so really just 2 safeties. And then we have signed 3 DNs. So I don't know how many of those we actually do need, but I mean, getting as many guys for a team like us is the key. That should move us up for top classes in the I don't know why it boots me out every time I do that, but um all right. As long as we got the sign out message again. My internet must be off. Maybe that's the sign to just be done for now. I don't know. But let's see. Is my internet not working? Mm, says it's connected. Let's take a look. I'm not seeing it pop up. I don't know what is going on with this Wi-Fi. Spectrum, figure it out. Let's just restart our modem. How about that? I'll see you guys when that's done. Hello, everybody. I'm back again recording some more of this episode. I almost finished this Toledo game twice. I have gotten super close now, multiple times. Both games I was winning, so hopefully we can continue that trend despite them being a better squad. I think I got the internet stuff figured out. I had to go switch out my router and modem, so yeah, hopefully that got figured out. I'm going to go. This is the combo I've been wearing for this game. Um, go something like this. That's kind of a clean look. So we'll go with that. Make sure they're not. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's get into this game. This series has been super fun. I love it. I'm trying to. This episode is just kind of a fun way of getting through it a little quicker. Um, I just want to keep progressing the series. It's hard for me to edit, put videos out. Probably explained this earlier in the video, but I am recording now on the second day, taking a little break from studying. Turned on the Sunday night football game, so I got that sitting in front of me if I'm looking down, and then I'm gonna get some Denmark playing in. It might just be one game tonight, and then I'll maybe finish up the season tomorrow. That's kind of the idea, and it'll all be in one video, so it doesn't really matter to you guys. But this will be a doozy of a video for you. Let's kick it off. The last time I played this game, there was rain, so it's nice to see. It just looks like just cold game. Um, Toledo's good, man. Junior Vanderos, this receiver here, is a serious threat. 41 catches. I think it was like almost 200 yards after the catch. I mean, this dude's pretty legit. So, um, yeah, I'm really focused on stopping them. 34, their tight end is pretty good too. They're gonna go with a handoff on first down. We're able to stuff it there for just a 2-yard gain. Let's try and get maybe a little heat coming from the nickel. So, yeah, he's not on the right side. But they went with a run. Oh man, not locked in enough. I thought it was a play action. Uh, okay, we got to lock back in. Not the greatest start here. Okay, we got good. Let's have our robber be Jamma getting down in the box. 1st and 10 from the 13. They do go with another run. I think the 3rd run in a row. 3 carries, 66 yards for Daniels. That dude is a serious threat. And I actually like how this play works out. We have the nickel into the boundary, but that's their passing strength too. In this cover 6 look, they go with their backup running back here. He picks up 3 before he's taken down at the 6. And that'll set him up with a 3rd and 3 from the 6. If we can get the stop here, force a field goal early, try and get the ball in our red hot offense's hands, and just try and abuse the run game like we have kind of lately. And that's not going to matter a whole lot what I was just saying, as that is a passing touchdown for John Allen Richter. Got his receiver open on the slant. Kind of a nice little bit of a pick type play. Kind of just bad integrity and coverage from our guys, but quickly up 7-0 goes Toledo as we are fighting for our bowl eligibility here. Each game needs to be a win out of these last 3, as we do have 6 losses already on the season. And yeah, I mean, that's the goal this year, was to make a bowl game. Last year we got kind of cut short at the end of the season. Had a little rough patch there that kind of carried into the start of this year. But hopefully we're coming out on the other side of that. Really been focusing on the run game. Let's continue that as we give it to Lynch, and he's got a nice carry going forward. That's a 5-yard pickup to the 25. I'm going to continue the run game here. We'll have Ecanum in the game with Lynch, the back. Going with a stretch. Lynch gets it outside, kind of trying to weave back and forth. Didn't know whether to commit to the outside run. But it's going to be a 3rd and 4. I'm going to go with this sail route, or sail concept, excuse me. I think we can maybe get Poe open underneath. That's exactly what we do. He's been so involved in the passing game. Been fantastic. I've probably mentioned it, but he is just a sophomore. So it's super exciting that we get him back next season and beyond. I mean, he's probably going to end up being a big part of this offense. He has a lot of his skill caps are very generous, so he has a lot of room to grow still. And his overall isn't even that bad. So 1st down, we give it to Gensler, our third running back option. And he comes up with a pretty big carry there for the 1st down. He's got triple option look. Still trying to stick with this heavy running attack. I'm going to give it to Poe on 1st down, and he will get 3 there. Not a ton on that pickup. 2nd and 7 from the 47. Going with the run to Lynch, and he's got 1st down yardage. Not a bad pickup. The running game, again, just really has been working so well and been able to stay ahead of the sticks with it. We're going to motion Lewis, go with another run. If they're not going to stop it, we'll just keep doing it. Lynch, just able to be tackled by the defender there, as I thought he was going to bounce to the outside for a big gain. 2nd and 7, let's empty it out, give him a different look. We're going to go right back to Poe. Our receiving running back makes a very nice catch there. 1st and 10, let's go with play action. We've been showing a lot of run. 2 tight ends, they're going to be expecting runs, so let's go with this. Look, Abbott's got to get out. He's going to have time, and he's got speed to get out of bounds. Big 1st down pickup for Shaquille Abbott. Just keep this run game going, honestly. You go with Poe. He's got some space near the 1st down marker. That's a 9-yard pickup. Run game really looking good. 2nd and 1. I want to get Gensler on this wheel route. I think he's going to get open. We get it to him, get upfield. He's able to get to the 5-yard line. So nice catch and run. Probably could have waited a bit and got him a little more open. It was a little awkward, that throw. Ended up working. But upfield, Lynch. Maybe a yard there for Justin Lynch. On that 5-yard pickup, let's go back to the option. Been going with a lot of straight up runs. Let's see if we can get that DN to crash. He does a bit. Abbott gets in the end zone. That is why he is a 4-star player. Just so athletic. Hits the Heisman pose. I mean, for a MAC player, he is, very high level in the MAC. You know, definitely a guy to be considered for all conference type quarterback honors. Especially as a freshman, he should be the freshman all conference quarterback if I had to guess. He'll take the knee 7-7. A couple things, a few updates. Once the off season hits, I'm going to be doing the. Oops, let's flip that back. I am going to be going and switching the Pac-12 along with a couple other conference changes, as that's a big throw right behind Ty Miles, and they will pick up the first down. Let's get into a cloud look. But yeah, I'll be flipping the Pac-12 into being what it is now, as well as a couple other teams I had kind of hinted at in last offseason moving. I think like Tulane, Florida State. If I didn't move them already, I'm a little forgetting of who I moved so far and who I didn't. But 2nd and 3, Toledo kind of driving here. And we get the sack. Marcus Windsor off the edge. He has been so effective as a rusher. I want to bring the blitz here. We're getting risky. Our man coverage has not been good. But I want to get pressure after this quarterback, make him make a quick throw on 3rd down. And we get the pressure on him. That's Gassaway who sacks him. Sack from Jake Gassaway. The pressure did exactly what we wanted to. It looked like the quarterback was just going to dump down to the running back, who is my man anyway. Let's call a fair catch there. Yeah, we'll start at the 12-yard line, but good stop by the defense. Love seeing that. Boston College in the playoff, it looked like, in that visual there. Maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but Lynch, oof, big hit. 7-yard pickup, though, as we're kind of nearing the end of the first quarter. I'm going to go with the read option again, see if we can get Abbott into some space. No, good play on the backside. Read it all the way. We had the right read. If that backside guy isn't there, that might be a big play, but that'll end the first quarter, 7-7. A pretty good game, honestly. We have dominated time of possession. That's what we want to do with this offense. So 3rd and 7, let's bust out a screenplay here. Poe has been so effective in the receiving game, like I've been saying. Let's keep it going. Get it to him. Oh, knocked out of bounds. Just couldn't quite get the blocks from Thomas Pash. Would love to be aggressive and go for this, but I think it is best just to punt this one away. Get our defense back on the field. They've been playing good. They'll call fair catch at the 45, so not the most fantastic punt, but it's okay. 1st and 10 from the 45. You go with the jet motion. They don't give it to him. They give it to their running back, and he's taken down in the backfield. That's Kevin Session, our athletic edge player, our D end, making a fantastic play. He's lives in the backfield, hitting the quarterback. Looks like it's going to be a false start on Toledo, too. Just continuing to move backwards here. So it'll be a 2nd and 16 now. I wouldn't doubt if they try and potentially run this just to get into a 3rd and manageable. And they do. So they go with the draw, trying to slow our rush down a bit. Pick up 6. Still kind of a 3rd and long. I don't trust my man coverage guys, so I am going to go with a cover 3 blitz. Try and get home. Again, get that ball out quick when it's a 3rd and longish. They get it on the comeback route, something that Jacob Finley his entire career seems to have a tough time defending. But I'm going to go with another blitz from the nickel. This time man coverage, see if we can once again try and make a play in the backfield. I get caught up on a block, and that's a 7-yard pickup for Johnny Daniels. We have our dime personnel. Hopefully they pass it here, because we are not in a great position to defend the run. No, they will go with run. Tierney able to slow him down, but gets completely trucked there. It's a 1st and 10 from the 21. Yeah, we need these linebackers back in the game, and I think they're going to get us on the offsides. Marcus Windsor not able to hold his water and jumped off sides. I don't even know if there was a hard count. It looked like he was trying to just time it himself. And that'll give him a 1st and 5, so not ideal. Let's flip this nickel over to the boundary, which is the pass strength. Well, not really a boundary as much, but give to the back. 4-yard pickup. Gassaway was the first one there to kind of make contact. And let's go with cover 3. They've got 2 tight ends in the game. Get out of the end zone, Jamma. Can't defend much when you're already in the end zone. They go with the throw on the out route. They'll pick up probably 10 or so. Make it a 1st and goal from the 3. So 2 tight ends in the game. We got a pretty stacked box. They're going to go with the quick out route. And we make the tackle down at the 2-yard line. Fantastic tackle. Let's just try and get as many bodies on the field here as possible right now. Hulk in the game. 2nd and goal from the 2. Oh, we forced it. Must have been Gasaway a little slow to get to the play, and Waldenzik is going to score the touchdown there. $14-7. Yeah, this is a tough game. Toledo's a good team. I think in the last, I know I don't want to keep talking about the last time I played because it's a little breaking of the immersion, but I was kind of destroying them the last time I played these guys. So this sucks to see a little bit, but good games are always fun too. 14-7, like I said, 7 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Let's try and get another long drive, just dominate possession, and we just can't get out there fast enough with Shaquille Abbott. 2nd and 14. I want to take a little shot to Thomas. Let's see what that safety does, because I don't think the guy covering Thomas is going to be able to keep up with him. Kind of does. We get it to him anyway. Back shoulder. The defender kind of overran him. We were able to throw it then underneath. It's kind of DB 101 is try and make the quarterback throw up and away from you. So like, a deeper throw closer to the sideline. They kind of did the opposite there. He made it pretty easy throw for us, but this does not look like it'll be a bubble. They're locking that up. So I'm going to give it to Poe. He gets to the outside, stuck with it and picked up 6 yards. Not a bad carry. 2nd and 4 from the 40. We're going to go with the run to Gensler. Picks up a 1st down. We've been using this spread, this spread running game, the power spread, which is our scheme. It's been working pretty well. And on 1st and 10, I kind of want to get our little rollout play. Let's get this ball out. Get Abbott out of the pocket right away. Let him make a play. And that was pretty good. 1st and 10 from the 19. Let's go back to the read option. I don't think we'll end up keeping this. No, I do. But we end up getting Lynch to block as he immediately recognized he didn't have the ball. Just kind of said screw it to carrying out the fake and picked up a nice block. 2nd and 4. I want Applegate on that stick nod. Very good red zone route. But Abbott took off. 2-yard pickup. That's it. And let's see if we can get this shallow cross to Applegate potentially. Thomas wins off the line. That could be an option as well. And it's picked. We stared down Applegate. The last thing we needed to have happen there. A big interception. We come away with 0 points now. And they will get the ball at the 27-yard line to start here. Blown coverage by Tierney, and it's a touchdown to Vander Ross. Absolutely falling apart right now. And that's going to make it a 21-7 game. And this sucks. This sucks. Charter or Spectrum, whatever it is, you suck. I had probably enough footage of every game left of the season, enough time to cover every game. And I have only got 2 complete so far out of the 5. So, and this one should have been a blowout victory twice. Jalen Johnson, let's go. The fly sweep, jet sweep. He picks up a big gain. That makes it. We're going to take down the 2-minute warning. Okay, I didn't realize. Thought he got out of bounds. Apparently the clock doesn't stop there. But I'm going to go with the screen, see what kind of pickup we can get as we're near midfield. We get it to Poe. He kind of has a little hezzy move, takes it out of bounds, and picks up the 1st down. Stop the clock. Minute 55. I want to go with the run. It's a really light box, very favorable running situation for us as Garrett Gensler picks up the 1st down. Get back on this ball quick. I want to see if we can take a shot to Thomas again. I liked how this play worked last time. Tried to get up in the pocket with Abbott, and really just no need for that. I didn't see anyone open. Probably was someone on those crossers. It's pretty hard to cover that for too long, and they shoot the gap, take Lynch down in the backfield, 3rd and 16. We're gonna have to take a shot on this play to try and at least set ourselves up for a 4th and manageable. Abbott takes off, and he's got tons of space, slides down, big first down run for Abbott. Probably one of the most athletic quarterbacks in college football. I've said it before, I'll say it again. This dude makes plays that other guys just don't make. And that is nearly picked by the safety. Johnson took that slant way deeper than I thought he would. And with about a minute left, we have a 2nd and 10. I'm bringing the big boys out on the field. I want to see if we can just get this run game going, and Lynch gets the first down. I was going to just try and get him out there quick, but let's go with the QB sneak and see how much we can push this forward. Still have a minute left. I wouldn't mind just kind of taking the clock down. 2nd and goal from the 1. Let's go with a toss. See if we can get Lynch to the edge here. We went down the middle last play, and then we go to the outside this one, and Lynch scores the touchdown for the War Dogs. Good job getting the score before the half. I think we get ball at half, so if we can just stop them from scoring in these 45 seconds, we have a good chance to set ourselves up to tie the game at the half, or coming out of the half, which is an ideal situation. Our kick coverage, what an amazing play. They've been so good this year, making so many plays before even the 20-yard line, which is pretty tough field position, but we got to defend the deep ball here, no big plays. And it's picked. Trey Porter. He's going to score. Touchdown, Trey Porter. The nickelback takes that one away and takes it to the house right before the half, completely flipping the momentum of this game, as it is 21-21 tie game. Within seconds, Denmark State has now tied this game up. What a change of momentum. And getting the ball out of the half, I believe, is a huge advantage for us. See if we can go get some points then and give ourselves the lead. So now we're just focused on these last 30 seconds of this half and making sure that we don't give up too much here. Our nickel is into the boundary. I don't like that a ton. Over the middle, Preto picks it off. Mark Preto, the interception. Back-to-back interceptions from the quarterback, Richter, I believe. And we have 27 seconds and 3 timeouts to try and score a touchdown here. From the 20-yard line, short field. We go to Lynch, and he can't hang on out of the backfield. Risky looking throw to start. Honestly, that might be a best case scenario that he just doesn't hold on to that ball there. 2nd and 10 now from the 20. Abbott found space, maneuvering in the pocket, and he's in untouched. Shaquille Abbott gives us the lead before the half. How about that? We were down 21-7, and it looked like we were closing in on the half, and now it's 28-21, and we still got 15 seconds left. I mean, we've been scoring fast enough. We could put up another 2 touchdowns in this time at this rate. What a flip to this game. The War Dogs are such a momentum-driven team, and the momentum is on their side right now. They got to just hold on to it. That has been kind of the theme of this season, is they will have spurts of such good momentum and play such good football for small amounts of time. And then just the rest of the game, they kind of lose it a bit. But there's a good tackle from Jama, potentially a touchdown saver there. And it looks like Toledo will just use that play to take us to the half, unless they get one more snap off here. No, they do. So they'll take one more play. Just got to limit the running back there. They do. Daniel's taken down. We'll go into the half up 28-21. Completely flipped that game. Shaquille Abbott, Justin Lynch putting in some scores along with the defense and Trey Porter. Mark Preto came up with a huge interception. I mean, this team looks stout, especially on defense right now. If they can keep that going into the second half, I mean, this could get ugly quick. Thompson looked like he had some space, but he only takes it to about the 24. I like this RPO into the flat, especially to the field. I don't run a lot of formation into the boundary, but we do here. Get it to Poe. Cornerback kind of sat on that one, so we don't get a ton on that play. Um, 2nd and 10 from the 24. Let's fake this jet and just give it to Lynch. Let him run up the field. See, not a ton of movement from the defense, honestly. Lynch picks up about 9. What a carry. We just try and sneak this for the first down. I think that's a good idea. Let Abbott just follow Alibi. And he can't get it. 4th and 1 from the 33. I'm not going to just settle for a punt here. I think we got to go and try and punch this in for the first down. I know this is a risky play. Don't get him to jump off sides. We get the run with Lynch, and he picks up a big first down. Give it to us. Let's go jet sweep to Garrett Gensler here. Poe is the Wildcat quarterback. Usually it's Lynch with Poe running this kind of motion, but we get Gensler out in space, and he's got speed. Garrett Gensler out past midfield and much more, giving us a first down to the 37. Let's go right back to our running backs and let Ecanum get an opportunity to go out on a screen. Get the ball to him. Good route. Good patience setting that up, and we pick up a first down. About a 10-yard gain there. Let's get it back on the ground with an option. Isolate that defensive end. End up just giving it to Lynch. Flags do fly. Probably going to be a hold if I had to guess. We collapsed the end of that line pretty good. I think it's going to be Phoenix. No, it's Damon Crowther, our right tackle. Wasn't even really involved in the play, and he's called there. It's going to make it a 1st and 20 from the 37. Abbott waits in the pocket, delivers a strike to Johnson, whose speed is too good for the Rockets, and he's in for a touchdown. 1st and 20, doesn't matter. Shaquille Abbott showing the maturity, sitting in the pocket, delivering a strike to Jalen Johnson there. What a way to start the half. They go for it on 4th down, risky play in our own territory, somewhat deeper in our own territory. Go for it on 4th down, pick it up. 7 plays, 77 yards later, we got a touchdown. Go out to the flat. Porter not able to make a play on the ball. However, he does end up making a decent play on the receiver. Okay, we're going to sit out here. 2nd and 4, we're bringing a blitz. They go underneath, quick throw, pick up the first down. This is just a 14-point game. Toledo showed what they can do. I mean, they put up points quick too. This is not a done deal. We did not seal this thing by going up 2 scores. We're playing a good team here. Maction is crazy. You never know what's going to happen. I think it's Tuesday night Maction right now too. So you got the whole nation watching this because that's what everyone does on a Tuesday night. 2nd and 6, they go play action. And we missed the tackle. I wanted the hit stick there and did not make that happen. 1st and 10 from the 44. See if we're going to want to flip. No, I don't. Yeah, let's flip this. Get that. Let's get Jamma down as the buzz safety. They go with a run. Windsor's able to track him down. Daniels was just taking too much time there. Let's flip this again. Get our buzz player over that 3 receiver, which in this case is the tight end. Not really a receiver, but they go with the run again. 5-yard pickup for Daniels. He's got 100 yards. Not a bad game for him today. And we're going to go with the blitz. Let's get these DBs flying in. See if we can get the quarterback to roll out into something maybe here. Quick throw on the sideline. It's kind of a sit route there by the receiver. Finley not able to really break on it. Kind of been the theme with him. He's just not super, I don't know, has a tough time breaking on plays. But 1st and 10 from the 26. We're blitzing right into this. I don't really like how this play is set up. We have our linebacker way out. And they go out to the flat, which we have Gasaway there who makes the tackle. So only a 1-yard pickup. Maybe I did want to have my linebacker out there, because that worked out pretty well. But it's 2nd and 9. We have McGarrell and Armstrong in at safety. So a lot of fresh bodies, it looks like. We needed to get a rotation going. They go with the deep comeback. Good play action, set it up. Richter with an absolute strike. delivering that one, and it's going to make it a 1st and goal from the 3. Running back to the passing strength, I think means pass, but or run, excuse me. They go with the RPO though, to the tight end, and they score. And just like that, 7-point game again. It's kind of what I was saying earlier. These guys are not out of it just because we're up 14. And my mission now, I just want to hold on to this ball. I just want to hold the ball, keep it on the ground, let the clock tick. Try and go back to Wisconsin with a W. Ooh, Thompson. Not a great return. Just got to hold on to the ball when you get wrapped up like that. But we're going to go 1st and 10. I kind of like this look, the counter. Not a lot of guys over to that side of the field. Lynch gets caught up in the blocks, picks up only about a yard. I am going to go with this RPO slant. I maybe could have gone with Applegate there, but I'd just rather run and pick up 6 yards, frankly. That was a pretty good carry. 3rd and 3, let's keep it on the ground. I don't see a reason why not to. Inside zone to Lynch. We get huge blocks. Lynch gets caught up a bit, but is able to propel himself forward and pick up the 1st down. Let's go triple option. Poe and Lynch in the game. Not a bad run. 2-yard gain for Poe. Let's try this exit RPO. This has been a risky play, honestly. There's been a pick. I don't know if that was ended up in a game, but Johnson can't hang on to the bubble. That could have been a big play, but I think he heard the footsteps and ended up dropping it. But 3rd and 8 from the 34. I don't mind Applegate on this corner route. Johnson hangs on. 4th and 4. I think we got to punt this. Got to just know where the sticks are. Not the smartest play there. See what Bloomberg can do. He's got the wind at his back. Not the greatest punt. They'll get it to the 30-yard line. So not the greatest field position of what could have been from that punt. But let's go 1st down. Let's bring some heat here. Gonna match up on the running back. They go underneath over the middle to the tight end. Pick up 7 yards. This Toledo team's good. They're very good on offense. They can make big plays. They can go with the quick hitters, kind of lull you to sleep a bit. And that's when they get like Vander Ross to go make a big play, or Daniels to have the big run. We had the cover 2 on the field. Not the greatest at stopping. Nope. Let's get back. Get back down. Getting confused out here. Our guys don't know what's going on. 6-yard pickup by the runner. So, I mean, they're looking good with the running attack. Let's go cover 2. This is kind of what burned us on that last 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They went with the run. We were in cover 2. You got a lot of guys going back. It's exactly what they do again, and the same result, a big 1st down carry. Gotta learn from our mistakes, and we didn't there. And we get burned for it. Oh, the Bears are hanging with the Texans. 10-13, not bad. Ohio State and Clemson so far looking like powerhouses in 2025. All right, we're not going to do the cover 2 right now. We're going to abandon that. They're running the ball pretty effectively. They go with the run. We got Trey Porter, our nickel, manning up the middle of the field, making a big boy play there. You got to love seeing that out of your DB. 2nd and 9 from the 22. Let's get him behind the sticks as they go with another run, and it's a big 1st down. Daniels breaking tackles. Really hard to get anything done when they're running that successfully. Let's get Jama down in the box. I want Tierney up as the free safety. They go with another run. Tierney can't bring him down. Touchdown, Daniels. They're going to tie this game. Missed tackles from the War Dogs leads to a touchdown for Toledo. Absolutely pounding the ball on us that drive. We just couldn't stop the run, and they knew it. They took advantage there for sure. 35-35 tie game, 70 total points in this one. We are probably, I know we're the highest scoring team in the MAC. I don't know where we are in the country, but it's got to be pretty high. I mean, we put up points, so our games typically do get pretty high scoring. First and 10 from the 20. Yeah, I didn't like that bubble, so I'm just going to get it to Lynch, who gets outside. Not a bad carry. 8 yards. We'll take that. Second and 2. Let's get a new set of downs. Just punch it forward with Poe. Not necessarily our typical power back type guy, and kind of shows there. He didn't get a whole lot. Third and 2. Don't know if I really necessarily want to go with a read option. That can tend to burn us on third downs. I don't mind that matchup with Johnson over there. Get it to Applegate, and he holds on in traffic. We had the 2 drags going across. We're able to make a nice throw, stick in the pocket. That's a first down. Now I think we bust out the read option, try and get a little aggressive. Lynch, good carry, good cut. First and 10 from the 49. He's out past midfield. Let's try and take a shot to Johnson here. I don't like it. Let's just go underneath. Get the ball to Applegate. He's got a big first down. He's had some pretty big plays this season. I believe a 55-yard touchdown that ended up in a game. It's hard for me to remember now what ended up getting cut, but I think that was in a game that I ended up keeping. So second and 3 now. Good play there. I'm going to try and take a shot here. Second and short seems like the right time. Going to look for Gensler kind of running up the seam on this play action. Just get rid of that. I didn't like any of it. Third and 3. Live to play another down. From the 29, I'm going to set us up for hopefully a 4th and short at worst. At the worst case scenario. But we give it to Poe. He's got a first down and much more. Down inside the red zone to the 19. Good play from Jalen Poe. Under 7 minutes remain now. Let's see, can Mitchell get open on the sideline? Not really. Tried to take off with Abbott. Not a huge play. Second and 11. Let's go back to the read option. At worst, I'll just hand this off. That's exactly what we do here, and Poe falls forward for 5, making it a third and pretty manageable here. I want to go with this orbit play. I really like this play. Down in the red zone, too, I think it could be kind of nice because they're going to be playing a little more condensed. Thomas makes the catch, and he's stopped short. You got to cut off Johnson's butt there. It's a 4th and 2. I think we can go for it, or at least try and draw him off sides. I think we got him. Yes, we drew him off sides. New set of downs. Good hard count by Abbott. Sets us up with a 1st and goal from the 5. Let's go back to the read option. See if we can go score with our best player. I'll say it. We do give it to Lynch. 2-yard pickup. 2nd and goal from the 3. They're packing the box here. I want to just try and plunge this forward and see if we can get a push. Lynch down to the 1-yard line. Can we QB sneak this in? Or just trap it in? Should we just try and trap this in? Get a bit of a spread-ish look from the 1-yard line. We get the blocks. That's a touchdown. Long drive. Ticks the clock down. Try not to overkick that. 42-35. Yeah, we took up over half the 4th quarter with that drive. That's what we needed. So now we're under 4 minutes, and ball's in Toledo's court. They've got to go score a touchdown and also not leave enough time on the clock for us to go kick a field goal then. So I like the position we're in, but this is a good team. We gotta respect these dudes. And a turnover here could be huge. I think sack too. Okay, we got to limit the big play to Vander Ross. Makes the catch against Knighton over there. He's had shaky moments this season. He's had good games, but he's also had times where he hasn't looked the best. Good tackle, Tierney. Takes him down. 3rd and 2. What can we do here? Let's flip this. Can we get Jamma down in the box? 3rd and 2. I feel like they're going to run. They do. We make the stop. It's 4th and inches. I want to play safe. I don't trust that they're not going to try and go for this, so 4th and inches from the 26. They're letting time tick. That's kind of a weird play in my mind, but we're going to just call fair catch. Give our offense some space. 2:08. They're going to have basically 4 timeouts with the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10 from the 38. Maybe we can make this play last a while. Yeah, they'll take it down to the 2-minute warning. So, not bad. 2-minute warning. Here we go. Time to tick this clock down. We need some first downs. Gonna go with first play to Lynch on a power. And we got a first down. That's a huge pickup. Lynch near 100 yards on the day. He's at 97. It's definitely taken a lot of pressure off Shaquille Abbott having such a good rushing attack from these other guys. But first and 10 from the 50. Give it to Lynch. Just kind of pushing forward, falls down. Going to give us a 2nd and 10 from the 50. Let's go with another run here to Lynch. See if we can get him 100 yards on the day. He ends up cutting off that nose tackle. He over pursued the play a bit. And a first down here should pretty much end this game. 3rd and 4 from the 44. I like this orbit motion. I think it's going to be able to draw them a little bit out. No, they go to stop the run. They sell out for it. Lynch falling forward. It's 4th and 1. 4th and 1 from the 40. I'm going to just let this time tick down. And I'm probably going to just call a timeout right before the play clock would go out. We can see what we want to do. Gives us another chance to call a different play, and then we can see what we're going to do there. Kind of just, it's nice having a live video. I can kind of run you guys through exactly what I'm thinking without having to worry about cutting stuff out or just not saying it. 2, 1, timeout. It's either going to say to punt. I just don't think so. Let's go with the wishbone. Go wishbone. Hard to know where this ball could be going. We get a lot of lead blockers. He fell forward and he got it. First down, Lynch. We can kneel this ball out. That ends the game. Go War Dogs, 42-35 win. Huge game against a MAC opponent in Toledo. Team around our level in terms of where they are in the conference standings. We can quick look through these stats. 14 for 19, 174 yards, touchdown and a pick. Not a ton from Abbott through the air. Really stuck with it on the ground. Poe had a completion technically. Lynch, though, 24 carries, 107 yards. Abbott, 13 carries, 61 yards, and 2 touchdowns. A lot of big plays from him. Poe scored as well with 11 carries, 55 yards. Gensler, pretty good average game there in terms of his rush yard average, I mean. Yeah, Poe getting involved in the receiving game. Johnson as well. 2 drops, kind of typical for him. A lot of other guys just kind of spreading the wealth. Kenji Lewis didn't have a catch. Didn't even have a target, it looks like. Sack for Phoenix and Crowther giving up. So on the edge, those 2 guys, I wouldn't doubt if that's a little bit of Abbott as well. Tierney, Porter, Jama, and Gasaway on the top tacklers of the game. Session, Windsor, and Gasaway with TFLs. A sack for Windsor and Gasaway. Preto had a pick, and Porter had that pick before the half. Both of them right before the half. Porter housed it, and Preto's ended up leading into a touchdown. So really cool game in terms of the defense playing good. Picking the ball, extra points. Siebert was good. That's all you can ask him to do. Bloomberg doing his normal stuff there, not a ton. And then kick return and punt return, didn't see a lot. It doesn't look like we had a punt. So either it looked like they were turning the ball over or they were scoring. So didn't force any punts that game. Well, yeah, we did. I called fair catch a couple times. Never mind. Well, cool. So we actually got through that game first try. So that's reassuring that this actually works still. Let's advance to the next week. Any commits? Yes, Hugh Silva, 3-star linebacker from Minnesota. We get to commit. A bunch of other guys, top 3 and top 5 have us first. We end up leveling up, and our championship contender is up to a C+. Not bad. Go take a look at this newest commit, potentially get some recruiting done for the week. We do have 60 more hours. Yeah, Hugh Silva, linebacker is a big need for us. If we do get enough, real good linebackers, it could end up being a thing where we don't move to that 4-3 or 3-4, excuse me. We stick in the 4-3. Super athletic dude. really the opposite of what McBurrows is in terms of his athleticism. He's quite a bit faster, more of a zone cover player, whereas McBurrows is definitely more of the run stopping type player. So a little difference between these two guys. Nonetheless, a good addition. Another 3-star we add. Where does that rank us? 30th in the country. So we're top 30, 10 3-stars and 1 2-star. I want to go for that transfer portal once that opens up and see if we can get some difference makers there. I don't know if we had any guys last year. If we did, I don't remember who exactly it was, but let's go see if these top fives, if we can finish up some battles. Uh, first here, first. Second with JJ Yaboa still. Um, okay, we can start selling him hard here still. I'm gonna go with the full points for him. So hard sell on the clutch. I want to contact his friends and family as well. Can't bring him in on a visit, but we have max points. I think JJ Yabo is just a different type of player that we don't have. A corner that would bring a different kind of athleticism. Uh, so I really want to add him to the board and make sure we add him to this class. I think he'd probably be one of our top players. Otherwise, other than that, we're first with everyone. Cooter, don't know if we're gonna have enough to really. Let's see, we can maybe hard sell him. All right. Aspirational. Looks like it's aspirational. But we'll hard sell him on aspirational. That leaves us 45 more points for these guys. I mean, no one else is really doing much with them. They're both going kind of into their top 3. I don't know if we need 2 tight ends, so I might just unblock. I mean, they're both run blockers, and it looks like LeCount is better. I'm just gonna remove Massey, and then I'm gonna just try and make sure we have no one else who needs points. LeCount. Ezeki, we are first with Muma, first with Minor. Some of these dudes could get points. Yeah, these dudes aren't. I don't think are gonna flip. I'm just gonna keep them in case though. Got some 2-star guys. Can scout, see if these guys are gems. 62 speed is pretty rough. Jaden Gash. He's a gem. 75 strength. Yeah, these two guys, I just don't think I'll keep them there. But maybe we just add 5 points to LeCount. Or any of these guys, no scholarship. Yeah, we'll just get 5 points on LeCount. I think we'll call it good for recruiting this week. That should be it for the episode. Let's upgrade some abilities. Got 10 points to do that. Can we do anything with have recruiting increase for O-line? We're gonna need receiver, I think. Maybe I should start working on the receiver skill tree for recruiting. What's our team needs? Yeah, I think we go and work on receiver so that maybe if we hit the portal that we can get some effect. Yeah, less time to scout and then bonus. So that should hopefully help with our portal guys because we're going to be having to go pretty hard on the receivers, I'm guessing there. Because what is our receiver room like if we have 4 guys to fill? Looked like we had 1 targeted at least. Kenji Lewis, and Jawan Mitchell, but everyone else looks to be staying. Little confused why it says we need so many receivers. We'll have 6. It wants us to have 10. That's excessive. Jawan Mitchell's 95 speed. I thought he'd be a better kick returner than he is. But Kenji Lewis, it's gonna be sad to see him go. Kyle Thomas is our best receiver. It's kind of crazy. Does not feel like it in game. I mean, he's good, but whatever. I'm kind of rambling. I'll end the video or end this section here, and I will pick up with you guys tomorrow likely. For you, it'll be a couple second difference in this video, so ignore me. But yeah, I'll see you for the Miami of Ohio game. What's up, everybody? Some more of this episode coming to you. I know it's been like 2 seconds since you saw me last. I've had a lot go on since then. I've taken a pathophysiology exam, so that was pretty cool. Now it's time to have some fun, though. Let's go play Miami of Ohio, try and get us one game closer to potentially being bowl eligible at 6-6. That's what we're shooting for this season. We've been on a bit of a win streak, 3 games, 4-6, 4-2 in conference play. We have a chance to take down a team who's above us in conference. Currently, we're sitting 4th in the MAC. I mean, we're going to have to beat Miami for sure if we want a chance at the conference championship game, and then UMass will have to see struggle as well. But we're pretty high up there for being a team with a losing record. UConn right behind us at 3-3, but starting to separate ourselves. One of the highest scoring teams in the conference. We are the highest scoring team, but we've also given up the most points by far. So the recruiting class being made up of a lot of defensive players is definitely going to be important for us going forward. We've kind of gone through a lot of the other stuff leading up to this point. Let's take a look at our team schedule quick. So obviously, Saturday game, we had a Wednesday game against Toledo that we won 42-35. We're going to go travel to Oxford, Ohio to take on Miami, and then we will be in Ohio on a Saturday night to close the season, and hopefully we'll be playing the conference championship. If we can get up to like 7-8 wins potentially with a conference championship game and then hopefully a bowl game. A lot of that rests on how we perform in these 2 games, though. I did knock the holding slider down. That's the only thing that's been different this episode. Still should be, yeah, still Heisman. Let's take a look. I did, again, I took the holding slider down to 52. I just felt like we were getting way too many holding calls. And now we haven't seen many. I'm going to just bump it up to 54, and we'll see if that changes anything. Maybe that'll end our win streak because I changed the slider by 2, but we'll see. Can't blame it all on that. We're going to go play Miami of Ohio. What should we do with the uniforms in this game? Definitely not black cleats. Should we just go with the all-white look? Some white cleats, too. Maybe white and secondary cleats. It's not really popping up as our secondary color, but I think that looks fine. Let's go with that. Whoops. White secondary. Maybe we go with like a Carolina helmet. The rest, I like that look. We'll go with that. Make sure settings are all good. Full game. They got their reds on. Yeah, so I mean, this is a big game for our conference standings. A loss from UMass, I think it was, and then a win from us today could propel us into 2nd place, depending on how that math works out. But yeah, we got to get it done first. This is a good team we're going to be playing. Miami of Ohio. Going to try and keep. Bless you. Oh, geez. My little doggy is sneezing in the back. Bless you. Yeah, let's go. Let's play this game. Still undecided whether I'm going to be including our last game of the season in this episode or if I'm going to make that its own. So we'll see how that ends up. But yeah, they're 5-1 in conference. If we win this game, we'll be tied with them, and we should get the tiebreaker because we beat them. So that is if we win. That is if we win. Just got to get it done now. So go kick this thing off and start the game. Hopefully you guys can see me fine. I have the windows open. It's a little lighter out today. But Wyatt Quinn, their quarterback, not a bad season. 3 interceptions. He hasn't turned the ball over a ton. So we'll see if we can maybe change that a little bit. We've been getting some turnovers these last couple games. and that's definitely helped us out. But 1st and 10 from the 25, trips with a tight end. They're going to go with an RPO look, and we kind of had that clamped up. Only a 3-yard pickup. I was focused on the QB on that play, but yeah, the 2nd and 7, they go somewhat heavier personnel, a tight receiver with 2 tight ends. Wouldn't doubt if they go with a run, maybe a play action. They do go run, and we're in the backfield stuffing that play. Mark Preto makes a play in the backfield, sets him up with a 3rd and long. Let's bring some heat, make him get this ball out quick. Potential screen. I'm manned up on the running back, so I'm going to be going to hug him. And they get the corner route on Finley, and he's beat. Going down the field is the receiver. He's going to score. A 3rd and 11 turns into a touchdown for Miami of Ohio. This was a big part of our 1-6 start to the season, was our inability to stop the big play. There it is again. Jacob Finley gives up the play in man coverage. Good corner route, threw him open. And yeah, that was not great from us. But let's see how we can bounce back on this play. We've got Thompson returning it. He's been a somewhat electric returner in this series, but he's not going to get a lot there, hesitating, taken down at the 14-yard line. See what our offense can do. We've been very run heavy as of late, and that is so far, we 3 for 3 in this episode. We're 3-0, so I like seeing that. But 1st and 10 from the 14, we're gonna have a long way to go. Abbott decides to keep. He ends up getting the edge. Ecanum picks up a block on the DB, and we pick up the 1st down with Abbott. Good run. Do want to just go, there we go, power run play. Lynch in the game. Let's see if we can pound the ball against these guys. Good cut from Lynch, trying to just get upfield. Picks up 3. Maybe could have tried to stretch that out a bit. But let's get this run game going. Let's establish the run. Limit their time of possession. Our defense is the most scored on defense in the conference. So want to keep our high-scoring offense out there, but Poe doesn't get a lot. Defensive tackle kind of blew that play up, and that's going to make it a 3rd and 7. I'm going to empty it out. Clearly going to be spreading this ball out a bit. Shaquille Abbott's not able to get rid of that one in time. We had the drag route underneath, wanted to clear him of any kind of linebacker underneath. Doesn't end up working out. We're going to have to punt this ball away. Bloomberg's got the wind at his back. Can he get a decent punt here? He does. Down to the 26. Not bad. Flips the field. That's all you can ask for from your punter. Potentially looking to upgrade him in the transfer portal in the offseason. Bloomberg could definitely use the red shirt year. I know I've probably talked about that this episode, but could see that. Great tackle from Gassaway in space. Limits them to just a 1-yard gain. On 2nd down, I'm going to try and avoid man coverage. Hasn't worked for us much this year. Just don't have... The wide receivers in the MAC are much better than the DBs that we have, at least. 1st down pickup on a big hit. But yeah, like I said, the receivers in the MAC are just a little bit more advanced than what our DBs can consistently cover in man coverage. So zone is definitely our strong suit going forward, as they're going to go with the RPO, pick up some more yardage. Can't make the tackle immediately, and they've got a nice gain there. Let's get some, just as I said, let's avoid man coverage. We're going to go with a man blitz. Running down, 50-50 kind of down, 1st and 10. There's a big tackle. I believe that's Gil Howard who made the play there. 2nd and 9, let's get back to our zone look. They're going to empty it out. I don't know how I feel about Cloud necessarily against the empty look, but we're going to roll with it. They're going to go, playing underneath coverage. Amarian Knighton nearly picks that one off. Would have been only the 4th interception thrown by this quarterback this season with his 21-3 touchdown interception ratio. Going to go underneath on the out route, and it's knocked out. Ty Miles, our dime corner, makes a good play there. Let's go try and block this punt. Let's go try and make a game-changing play. I don't think a return will be a huge factor here. Probably going to be trying to place this punt. Does get it off. Goes out at the 24. Pressure maybe got to him there. Let's call it that. 1st and 10 from the 24. Good stop from the defense. We're going to hand it to Lynch on the option. I've found that on the read option, just giving the ball is usually the best play. And we do there and pick up near 1st down yardage. We have a pretty good rotation of our running backs. So I'm going to give it to Poe here. He picks up a first down. I think that was Hoth, our guard. Didn't really get a lot of movement there. He looked a little slow to the play, but nonetheless, we pick up the first down. Lynch back in the game. Let's go right back to him. He's been running hard and picks up 5 yards. 2nd and 5 from the 44. I'm going to try and get a pass out here. Don't have to get too aggressive with it. We get Poe. He's been such a good receiver for us. I feel like a broken record, but he is going to be huge next year in determining the success of this offense. I mean, he is this year even too. But the big first down out past midfield. Let's give it to Gensler, kind of our third option at running back, and he's picked up his game even, becoming a very viable option. He had a really good offseason last year, made a big jump. So he's a guy, again, next year that will likely get involved. Flag flies. Going to be a holding. Did the 2 slider really tick it up that much? Holding on us. Hoth, our senior captain, called. That'll set us up with a 1st and 20. Let's try and get a chunk back here with a screenplay. Jalen Poe, so athletic in space, good in the receiving game. Get the ball to him, get out there. Drew Hoth makes the block, and Poe can't quite make him miss. Still a 9-yard pickup. Not bad at all. 2nd and 11 from the 28. Go back to the air on 2nd down. I like Applegate, especially if he's matched up with a linebacker. He was, but we end up picking up 5 on that throw underneath. 3rd and 6. Let's get some motion. That's not the play I called. Whoops. 3rd and 6. I guess we're going back to the screen. A huge block. Huge block from Thomas Pash, our left guard. And that's another first down as Jalen Poe picks another one up through the air on the screen. 1st and 10 from the 14. Going to go with a run. Lynch plunging forward. Another holding call. Yeah, this setting's going back to 52 after this game. That's kind of ridiculous how much that changes it. Left tackle Alex Phoenix called on the holding. 1st and 20. Let's go play action, see if we can kind of mess with them here and get Poe out into space. Kind of an aggressive play call. We get it to Poe. He makes the catch, hangs on, and picks up another 9 yards. Kind of making up for that penalty a little bit. Let's keep it on the ground. 2nd and 11 from the 15. Going up the field with Jalen Poe on the run. He picks up 3, making a 3rd and somewhat manageable considering what we were facing just a couple plays ago. 3rd and 8 from the 12. Showed blitz, didn't end up bringing it. Abbott takes off. He scrambles and is just shy of the first down marker. I think we're going for this. 4th and inches from the 4. Let's go to the end of the quarter and give ourselves a chance to think about this one again. I'm hoping to have the offensive coordinator, my coach suggestion. That's kind of what I try and stay within. Hopefully he gives us a quarterback sneak. So far we've dominated time of possession. That's our goal. Quarterback sneak. Let's do it. Let's just try and plunge forward. They got the big boys up the middle there. But we get it. Shaquille Abbott plunges forward. That's a fresh set of downs on 1st and goal. Let's go with a little play action. Maybe we can get E. Canham alone in the flat. We had him, just didn't have the time to get it out. Luckily, we got rid of the ball. And let's go with this jet sweep. I like Wildcat. I think going into the boundary like this could be cool. If I was them, I'd be sitting on that counter or power from Lynch. Let's try and stretch the field. We do, and Jalen Poe's into the end zone. Touchdown. Barring an extra point, we just tied the game, which extra points for me are not known to be automatic. This one will be, though. 7-7, 14th play, 75-yard drive. Had to overcome some holding calls. This team's looking good. Operating very efficiently on offense right now. If our defense can come up with more stops like that, we're going to be a dangerous team. As they take that to about the 15, let's get aggressive on 1st down. Go with the mug look. 2 linebackers up the middle. Sometimes, they drop back into coverage. We're going to bring them on a blitz. They go with the play action, and we get home. I was hug rushing the running back on a blitz too, but Session ends up picking up the sack, his 1st of the game. He's got to be up there on the season in terms of sack numbers. He's been so good. But getting him behind the sticks like that early is a big part of when this defense can succeed as they go with the run off script a little bit. Kind of catches by surprise, and they pick up 9 to make this a third and manageable. So I'm going to go with a kind of a disguised cover 2 look. 3rd and 5. We're going with that mug. Again, as they go underneath and miss the throw, just inaccurate from their quarterback. And we're able to get off the field once again. Good job by our defense to hold strong, force the punt. Not the biggest leg from their punter either. But good play from their gunner tracking down Thompson. That looked like it could have been dangerous. We'll start with the ball at about midfield. I like this RPO alert with the running back to the flat out of this 2 running back look. And he's all alone. Poe's got space. Such a good play for us on that RPO. It's just hard for anyone to get out there. We out leverage them pretty easily, and we're able to pick up a first down, moving into enemy territory here. We're going to give this, probably would have been the technical read to keep that, but I'll take 3 yards any day on first down and set ourselves up with a 2nd and 7 to empty it out. Maybe try and get a throw here. Getting rid of that, that looked like it could have been dangerous. Probably a good thing that we didn't fully get that one out. 3rd and 7. Let's try and get Applegate to get out here. Get to the sticks potentially. Like that matchup, and he's able to hang on to the ball, just boxes out the safety with his body. And he will give us another first down. Controlling the time of possession in this one is the key, as we're going to send Johnson in motion. We'll hand it to Lynch. He's got some space, and he'll pick up about 4. Good carry from Justin Lynch. Let's try and get this slot fade to the end zone, potentially to Thomas. One of my favorite plays in this game. We'll end up going underneath to Kenji Lewis. Saw he was going to clear that linebacker, decided to give him the ball. Very happy with the decision. So we'll go 1st and goal from the 5. Let's throw this thing. I like Applegate's route there. We go to him. Applegate makes the catch. Abbott ran with him, trying to get out of the pocket. Had a lot of pressure coming in. Applegate was able to clear his man basically right off the line of scrimmage. Picks up the touchdown for the War Dogs. That'll give us a 7-point lead. Love seeing that from our offense. Working efficiently. That's a throw that I feel like Abbott wasn't making earlier this season, and he's definitely matured to the point now where he's able to roll out, make a good throw, put it out in front of Applegate, and give him a chance to make a play. So really liked that. First down, we're in man coverage. Not a fan, but we do have that Robber and Jamma coming underneath. They go with the quick throw to the slot. We had Gassaway in pretty tight coverage, honestly. It wasn't bad from him. Just kind of a good catch from Cameron Perry. Good throw from their quarterback as well. That'll set him up with a 1st and 10 from the 26. Gonna go with the run. Kind of read that well. Jamma gets shrugged off. Wasn't really playing inside out. Probably didn't deserve to make that tackle anyway. But it's a 2nd and 2 from the 34. I'd watch out for the play action here. Honestly, though, they might just run this. They do. We have the linebacker home. It's enough to pick up the first down, though, as Preto makes the play there. Preto has been such a good linebacker for us this season. I think he is a senior, though, so we will be losing him. But 1st and 10. Throw and caught. Gassaway broke on that ball very, very efficiently and just wasn't able to get there in time. That gives them a 2nd and 4 from the 43. They're starting to drive. This is a good team we're playing. They're not just going to roll over. We brought some guys there. Trey Porter blitz, got the TFL. 3rd and 5. I don't think we go back to the same kind of blitz. I'd rather just sit in a Porter's look, cover 4. See if we can take away this first down. Good coverage, but underneath. Probably should have stuck with that if you're Knighton. He ends up kind of riding with the corner out with me. We bracketed it, and Gassaway, or I think it was Preto, wasn't able to get out to that one in time. But 1st and 10, we're bringing some heat, and they run right into it. Great tackle by Ty Miles. Gil Howard helping finish that one up as well, making it a 2nd and 9. Bring some heat. They've got two running backs in the game. Maybe a screen type play. They do go with the screen. 3rd and 9. We get there in time to force the quarterback just to try and get that out at all. And yeah, 3rd and somewhat long now from the 45. They're probably not in field goal range if we can make the stop here. They go underneath. Can they outspeed us? They won't, but he's going to be very close to the marker, and they're not going to go for it. This is a shocking move. They're going to settle for a 53-yard field goal. I have the safe field goal on. We're not going to try and block this. They do go for it, and they get it. We had the right call on that play, but they just went for it, flipped it to the wing back, it looked like, and were able to pick up a first down. 1st and 10, 2-minute warning. They're threatening now. They go empty. They'll go underneath. Huge hit from Trey Porter. Let's try and bring a blitz. 2nd and 4. Do they go back to the screen? They tried to get it to our man. I think I would have picked that ball, but with the pressure, not able to get it out. That's a 3rd and 4. I love cover 6, especially against trips. Just it really allows you to match well with what they're going to be trying to do. You go with the quick throw. Slant is complete after the big hit. He'll pick up the first down. Let's flip this. I want to bring a blitz from the boundary and let our DN Kevin Session drop off. He does. And they complete it. Quick throw. Good play to run against that defense. It's a 1st and goal from the 5 now. Sit in zone. I'm expecting some crossers or a quarterback draw. 1st and goal from the 5. They do go with the crossers, and we're able to sit in our zone and defend it. 2nd and goal from the 2. And they're able to just totally shift our line to the right, open up a huge hole for the running back. And Jordan Brunson is in with the touchdown to tie this game after this extra point right before the half. And they'll do just that. I think we do get ball at the half. Pretty sure they went down and scored immediately on us. So if we can make something happen here, I'm not going to take this out. If we can make something happen here, even just get 3 points, I think that'd be a huge victory as we do get the ball. Go with the screen again. We've ran a lot of it today. They seem a little wise to it. Didn't get it set up that well. We pick up 7 yards. Pretty efficient play there. Tight end screen, not really what I'm looking for. Let's go with stick. We still have 3 timeouts, so if we are tackled in bounds, I'm not too worried. Scramble with Abbott. I'm going to call the timeout. And let's just go with this under seams, potentially get Thomas. Abbott scrambles. He's going to be too fast for these D-line, though. And he's got the whole middle of the field. He's way down the field. Call the timeout with 6 seconds. Shaquille Abbott is so dynamic, running all over the field. That sets us up for a 44-yard field goal. Wind is not going to help us here. That kick looks good. And Siebert puts it in with 3 seconds in the half. Fantastic drive there from pretty much just Shaquille Abbott picking up that huge gain. That sets us up with some points before the half. If they try and return this, this should send us to halftime. No, they get taken down with a second left. I wouldn't doubt if they just kind of nail this one out, though. Yeah. 17-14 lead going into half. We'll take it. If we can get the ball, or if we can go down and score a touchdown with our first drive after the half, I mean, that puts us up 2 scores. Huge difference from just going up 1 touchdown against this team. Yeah, we are running all over these dudes. Time of possession's pretty even. Our defense was on the field a lot in that second quarter compared to the first, so let's see if we can get anything going with this return. Start the half. Thompson, not terrible. Gets it close to the 20. Didn't have a ton to work with. Start with an RPO. See if we can catch him sleeping a bit and get Johnson out in space. They're running with him, kind of. Not really, though. And he's got too much speed. You can't be behind him like that. That's a 9-yard pickup. They just didn't get their guy over in time. I want to go back to the RPO. See if we can get Johnson working here early. Probably should have kept that with Abbott, but we pick up the first down with Lynch nonetheless. Triple option look. Trying to keep it on the ground. Abbott keeps. He flips it out to Lynch. Looked like a risky flip there, but Lynch picks up a lot with a nice juke move, breaking a tackle. He's got a first down. He's really starting to come into his own. 100 yards last week. Poe now checks into the game to give him a breath. And Poe's got a first down as he pushes forward with a last-second effort. What an effort from Jalen Poe on that run. We're going to get Gensler out in the flat here? Probably not. Good cut from Lynch. Stays on his feet. He's been done a such good job with his balance, honestly. That's made the difference. And I want to go with the fullback screen. We've done a lot of screens this game. Motion Lynch, see if we can get him distracted a little bit. We get it to Ecanem. He can outrun the D lineman. And he's got a ton of space, picks up a first down to the 25. We love seeing that. Great effort from our fullback on the screen, making easy completions for Shaquille Abbott. Gonna motion Pipkin in, just run this ball on first down. Oh, tries to lower the shoulder, not a whole lot though, 3 yards maybe. Let's go with a play action. See if we can take a shot to the end zone. Thomas, maybe he can get some separation on 2nd and 7. Abbott on the run, rolling to his right, saw some pressure coming in. Just not a very accurate throw. Applegate was open though. 3rd and 7. Kenji Lewis is really nice with the corner routes. Doesn't really separate a ton. Abbott tries stepping up, and he's sacked. That'll make it a 4th and 10. We'll have to kick another 40-plus yard field goal. This one is up and right down the middle. Jake Siebert gives us another 3 points. 20-14. So we do have still just the 1-score lead. Not necessarily what I wanted, but not the worst situation. Not the worst situation. We've had much worse execution than that. So 1st and 10, we're going to bring a blitz in the zone on first down. They go with a quick throw. We had what's his name over there, Finley. He was in the area, just didn't really make a play there. In 2nd and 4, I'm going to go with a cloud look. Don't love it, but they send the motion right away. Jet sweep, good edge set by Kevin Session. Receiver didn't know whether to cut up or not, and just kind of got smushed by Session, though. 3rd and 7. Let's get some pressure on this quarterback, make him make a quick throw. We've gotten burned on plays like this. They go with he tries to roll out and barely gets rid of it. Hit hard once again. I think Gasaway was the one to get there, and we force another punt. We're already halfway through the 3rd quarter. If we can go get another score, I mean, starting to get late in this game, but let's call fair catch if we can. Thompson picked it up and got hit. The fair catch was not accounted for, or he didn't show it at least, and he got hit. Good thing he didn't fumble that. Abbott keeps. Good cut. Kind of broke off the first tackle, only a 4-yard pickup though. 2nd and 6. Let's go with this formation into the boundary and boot out to the field. I think Abbott's just too athletic. Oh, he's got some pressure in his face. See if he can just get the run. He does. He's so athletic. But we're probably going to have to give him a breather on this play. That was a lot of running there. 3rd and 2. Let's go with Poe. I'm in 4-down territory. Let's just get... There we go. That's enough for sure. Way more than expecting. 1st and 10 to the 29. Let's go back to this orbit RPO. Been such an effective play for us. Go get Thomas in space. Get him out there. Receiver doesn't really pick up a block. That was Johnson, but corner kind of out-leveraged himself anyway, and we pick up 9 yards. Set us up with the 2nd and 1. Let's see if Ecanem can make a big enough hole to just plunge Lynch through. Doesn't really go where we want him to, but he picks up the first down nonetheless, so we'll take that. I want to take a shot to the end zone. Pipkin, I like his leverage he's going to have. And he's wide open. Touchdown. That's easy. Abbott. Great throw to Keyshawn Pipkin. He scores potentially his first touchdown of the year. And they want us to go for 2. Let's go with this jet touch pass. I like getting to the perimeter in the red zone because they're going to be so condensed, especially with this 2 running back look. Flip it to Lewis. He's got tons of space, and the running backs get out and do their job blocking. That puts us up 14 points. Such a good way to start the second half. Winning the middle 2 quarters has been our key to success in this win streak so far, and keeping that theme going right now. Just can't lose this momentum. That seems to be the killer when we start turning the ball over. I mean, up 14 points with this squad, I'm going to be focusing on just pretty much running this out if we have the ball. Huge TFL. Who is 94? Philip Masterowski, our linebacker. He is only a sophomore. He's usually kind of a, not necessarily an off-ball linebacker by trade, but he's stepped into that role well. They go with the screen, and Gasaway fights through the block, limits it to just a 3-yard pickup when that looked like it could have been potentially pretty dangerous. 3rd and 7. They empty it out. I want to sit in cover 2 just to try and get the underneath stuff covered. They go deep. Finley makes a great play. Got lost in his deep half, it looked like, for a second there. But he ends up making the play on the ball, recovering well. Not very conventional way of defending that, but ends up making the play. Let's just stay away from this ball. I don't want anyone touching this. Manu McCracken, the freshman, grabs it, the linebacker. Luckily, nothing too bad happens from that, but not what we want to be doing. That's a fire call, typically. We go with the stretch. Lynch tries to get outside. Tried to leverage his blocks a bit there, but didn't work too well. 2nd and 10 from the 50. Abbott keeps on this RPO. And he's got speed. He's up the field, making a cut and making the safety miss. He's breaking tackles down inside the 5, and Abbott is injured. Shaquille Abbott comes up slow on the play. Looks like it's his ankle, and Kirk Francis, the backup quarterback, will have to step in. Justin Lynch on 1st down runs it down to the 1-yard line. Looks like a foot contusion. I am just going to substitute in Francis probably for the rest of the game, unless we really start getting in trouble. But wow, he's up to an 80 overall. Kirk Francis is a pretty good game manager style quarterback, so I'm not super worried about having him in right now with what we needed for the rest of the game. Diving in, Jalen Poe, touchdown. Kirk Francis, pretty good quarterback. One scoring drive so far. Sorry, that was stupid. 21-point game now. Starting to kind of really run away with this one. But, we've seen crazier things in this series. We've made some comebacks. We've had teams put up big spots on us before, so definitely not gonna count them out yet. All right, let's go into quarters. It's like my favorite base defense, just very understanding, easy to understand, good against the run, good against the pass. Apparently not that good against the run though. They pick up a big 1st down there. 1st and 10. Let's bring a nickel blitz. In man coverage. Exactly what I said we want to avoid. They completed on Finley. He's been kind of getting lost and getting lucky today when he does make plays. So Jacob Finley gets burned in man coverage. He stuck with him, but just lost him at the end there. There's our top 25, excuse me, with some of those top schools looking pretty competitive. I didn't see any MAC schools. Wasn't really paying attention, though. 1st and 10. 1 quarter left. Let's get a takeaway. Finley breaks on that ball, makes probably hit one of his best plays of the day, besides breaking up that deep ball that would have been a touchdown, where he technically got burned. But 2nd and 10, I'm expecting pass. Time's starting to run out. It's exactly what they do. Good pass defense play. If you can run with your guys, and once again, Finley gets lost in man coverage. I'll have to check. I think he must be a zone archetype guy because he's not a fantastic man cover player. And his 1st really good play of the day was in zone coverage. Once again, in zone coverage, Jacob Finley makes a great play. I'm fine with sitting in zone coverage, though, because Probably better to play zone against the run, and I don't want to get beat up by the run. That's like the worst. I got lost there, honestly. A lot of deep crossers, but 3rd and 10. Let's put our cover 6 to the side of the field, the wide side of the field, and it's 3rd and 10 for them. Play action. They're not going to run this ball. And their tight end drops it. He got kind of lost in the coverage there. 4th and 10. They're going to be having to throw for the marker, so I'm going to bring a blitz. I'm watching for this screen, though, out of the running back. They don't go with it. We get some pressure, and Tierney breaks it up last second. What a play from our safety. In man coverage, he makes a great play. And we will have 11 minutes left in this one to try and keep this 21-point lead. Kirk Francis, our quarterback, to try and do that. Poe, the carry, he gets about 2. To turn on the chew clock so we can try and milk this clock. I want like a 6-minute drive right here. Poe bounces to the outside. He cuts up field. Good carry. 1st and 10 down to the 38. Yeah, we can just sit in this run game. Not a lot of option with Francis as our quarterback, but Lynch not going to get a ton. He loses 2, actually. So 2nd and 12. Again, I'm not going option with Kirk Francis. That's not his game. He's more of the pocket passer type. But 2nd and long, not much with Lynch. 3rd and 11. Probably going to have to throw. See if we can get Thomas on that, my favorite route in the game, that slot fade. Francis. Wow, that was ugly. Went to throw it, rolling to his left. Just didn't really get anyone open. Pressure didn't hold up, or the blocking didn't hold up, excuse me. Bloomberg can't get the punt off. He's tackled at the 26. Special teams blunder there. Bloomberg just really didn't look good with his foots, his steps there. Excuse me, his foots. Not quite a real thing. Step in front of that. Finley drops the pick, but he breaks it up. No pressure got home. But 2nd and 10 after Finley breaks that one up. Oh, yeah, we're going to need a new punter. I think Bloomberg is not fantastic. Maybe we go last second and try and look for a punter. They're going to go underneath, but the throw takes him out of bounds. 3rd and 13. Let's sit in a cover 4. Just try not to get burned. And maybe, they're going to go for it on 4th down, I'm guessing. So good coverage. Tierney picks it off, playing underneath coverage. The pass rush wasn't getting home on that play, but too many guys in one area made that pretty easy to cover. That gets the ball back into our offense hands. Fantastic play by Ethan Tierney. We'll go with the run. All of a sudden, the run is not working that well, despite needing it right now. But 2nd and 8. Let's let Kirk Francis try and get in a rhythm. Little play action. They're probably expecting run. Francis gets it out to Poe. Quick completion. And he's got a 1st down. Love to see it. Good fight from Poe. I feel like I had something I wanted to say. Lynch, not a ton there. Oh, I don't mind this, as of now at least. That holding slider is actually fine. The gameplay feels good. The running doesn't feel quite as OP as maybe it had looked with it at 52. So I'm going to keep it at 54. We still got a couple holding calls early in the game. Kind of made it interesting, had to overcome that. Jalen Poe nearly broke that one. Not the speediest back on our team, but he makes a nice play there. And we're going to go Wildcat. Let's get Kirk Francis throwing blocks out there as a quarterback. Lynch, nowhere to go. 2nd and 12 as he loses some there. We'll just keep it on the ground. It's really, comeback is starting to look really bleak for them as we tick below 4 minutes. Not much for Lynch. 3rd and 12. We're probably going to have to throw it now. Go with this play action. I like this play. 3rd and 12. Kind of a shot play, but we will have Thomas underneath. Applegate as well. Play action. Francis just didn't really have the time. Johnson looked open. Probably could have went there. All right, Bloomberg. Let's see. Can we get a punt off here this time? This one's short. We're going to call fair catch at the 22-yard line. Yeah, we need to we got to figure out what's going on at punter. At least Bloomberg needs to make a big jump, which looking at his seal caps, I don't think will happen. We go with throw to the sideline, complete. That's a 4-yard pickup. Nice play. 2nd and 6. They want to empty it out. Just going to take this. I think I'm on a receiver, which I don't like. That's a good pass breakup from Trey Porter, our nickel. He's been so good. 3rd and 6. Let's bring some pressure from the nickel spot. He's a good blitzer, too. He makes a lot of plays in the backfield. Our nickels get so many cool play opportunities that they all are always up for like the big defensive awards. But good tackle. 4th and 5. Can we sit in a cover 2 and just be confident? All right, nickel to the field. Let's guard the sticks. Just need to stop. They go underneath, and it's caught by the tight end. Good catch. Sit in cover 1. We get Tierney as the deep safety. We look a little unorganized. They go underneath, and Finley breaks that up. Good break. I was kind of calling him out for his man coverage, and he makes a good play there. Breaks that pass up. 2nd and 10. This game is really, really pretty out of hand for them now. Based on what we've seen from Kirk Francis so far, I mean, I'm thankful that we have Shaquille Abbott. Kirk Francis isn't bad. It's just when we don't have time, he isn't very mobile, so there's just not a lot that can get done. Wow, that was some miscommunication. Knighton probably could have had a pick there. 4th and 5, let's go cover 3, just sit in a cloud. They're condensed. I don't mind this defense against kind of the condensed formation like this. No way they were. No, okay. Oh, there we go. Gas away. Just get down. He sits down with it. 2 minutes, 14 seconds. I probably got beat on a deep post. I was covering the guy that they threw the interception to, so kind of double coverage. Not the greatest read. Multiple interceptions now for this quarterback. I think he's got 3 today, which he had 3 coming into the game. Kind of shows how boom or bust our defense can be. But that'll take us down to the 2-minute warning. And now it's pretty much just about running this clock out. Need 2 yards for Poe. Doesn't really get the blocks, but breaks a tackle and gets back close to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 4. Sure, let's let Francis throw. Probably not the most ideal. Probably should just run this, but I want to make sure Francis can do it. Yep, got Johnson. 1st down. That should pretty much be it. Well, they're not going to tell us to kneel because they have timeouts. So we'll run. Let's try and get some of our guys extra stats. Don't mind that. Lynch, 1st down. Pretty easy pickup. 430 total yards from us today. This offense is good. This will be the last play of the game. Poe gets caught up, maybe gets a yard. That'll end it. Winning streak continues for Denmark at 4 games. You guys have seen it. We're on Heisman. We're on the same sliders. That's it. Let's go home. 35-14. Huge middle of the game for us. We didn't score in the 1st or 4th quarter. Put up all 35 of our points in the middle 2 quarters there. Kirk Francis ends the game solid for us, but Shaquille Abbott's player of the game, obviously, such a stud. Got hurt with a foot contusion. I felt it would just be probably best if we just let him rest it. 13 for 17, 76%, 143 yards. He was just very efficient, ran the ball well. Francis was fine. Lynch threw a touchdown, which is kind of cool, on the jet sweep out of Wildcat. Lynch had 19 carries, 78 yards, 12 carries, 59 for Poe. I like seeing Abbott not lead us in carries. Leading us in yards is cool, though. Touchdown for Poe running. Gensler's good, too. 66 over. I thought he was higher for some reason. Jalen Poe. Poe is higher than Lynch now overall. I'm going to keep Lynch as our starter just because he's a senior. But that's a cool development. And Abbott's an 80 now. Receiving, Poe had easily led us in receiving. There's a lot of easy targets to him. And a lot of other guys with a couple catches. Touchdown for Keyshawn Pipkin. Ran a really nice corner route. We haven't seen a ton from him this year. He's a junior. Probably get to play once Kenji Lewis is gone. That is if we don't get like tons of other dudes coming in at receiver, but good game. Blocking was good. I think I'm going to keep 54 as that holding slider. I like that. Very specific. Probably doesn't matter that much, but played good. 2 TFLs for session, a sack for session. So I want to check season stats going into the last game. Tierney and Gasaway with interceptions. So 2 picks on the quarterback who hadn't thrown any. Finley was involved breaking the pass up. Didn't bring any back, no. So I don't think kick return had much to talk about. Kicking, though, 2 for 2. I think a 44 and a 42-yarder from Jake Siebert was money for him. Bloomberg got a punt blocked, whatever. And not a ton in the return game. All right, let's go get a thumbnail. I feel like this would be a cool game to get one. I don't think we've had this. Do we have Ethan Tierney's? Should Ethan Tierney be our thumbnail for this one? Interception to him. What do you think? That a cool picture? I like it. We'll give a thumbs up just so I know to go back and find that. Cool. I think that's a cool picture. Cleats are sick. All right. 21-point victory against a MAC opponent. Will that propel us into the top 2 in the conference? We level up as a coach, which I guess we had already done that. Skip to the next week. Do we get any commits? Jimmy Spicer, D end. Deion Delaney, a linebacker, once again building up that defense. JJ Yaboa, we're still second on him. Championship contenders a B minus. Whoa. Where are we in the conference? Are we top 2? We're ranked second in the conference. Right now we have a conference championship spot. Tied at 5-2 with these schools. Akron is ahead of us with a 6-1 record. We're second in the MAC. Wow. With a losing record. This last game is huge. Huge last game against Ohio. Ohio is 2-9. Are we going to play in the conference championship after such an awful season? Whoa, they've given up some points. Are we going to be able to jump up to like a 2-star school? I want more recruiting points. Let's go recruit. We should have plenty, 120 points. And we'll get these guys added to our commit board. Jimmy Spicer, D end. Spicy D end. Pause. Power rusher. He's 6'4", 246. I like the size. With a guy like that, we're going to stay in a 4-3. And honestly, I don't mind our defense, so I'm probably going to stay in it anyway. Almost 80 power moves with 78 strength, 78 speed, 77 speed. Oh, yeah, I like him. He's got a platinum mental trait. I think it's platinum in this game. So I like that. We've got Rosu and Mafe and Spicer. Probably our 2 higher graded DNs. Opposite, one very focused on the run, shorter in stature, bigger, and then our more athletic pass rusher. So I like that crew. Where is Spicer from? Illinois. Building up that pipeline. Our strongest one. Deion Delaney from Pennsylvania. We don't have many of those guys on the team. Where does he rank in our linebacker crew? He's a run stopper. 6 foot, 222, a smaller dude for being a run stopper, but 87 speed, 75 zone as a run stopper. I think he's going to be a good player. 75 tackle, 73 block shed. Yeah, he could be a guy that plays early for sure. So that was our commits for the week. Focusing on just one, smaller amounts of players at a time, but giving them more points has been such a good strategy for us. We need a kicker, I believe. I think our kickers are both seniors. Yeah. Yeah. So Ben Thompson is our guy. We do need to take him pretty serious. I'm gonna add. I'm gonna give him the contact friends and family so we can kind of move his battle along. Yaboa, he almost committed to. Oh, oh, now we need that on him. He's really focusing on Wisconsin. I think it's a losing battle for us. He looks like he's gonna commit, and it looks like he visits this week. So I think we're gonna have to just let him go to Wisconsin and get the points back. Honestly, I just don't see us winning that battle. Marvin Miner looks like we still do need some DNs, so we'll have to start taking him serious. Ezeki, these are two 3-star guys. We have the points to scout them. Let's go check them out. 80 strength, gem. Yeah, okay, let's. Didn't mean to do that. Let's go after Ezeki pretty strong. This recruiting class has ended up being a pretty good one. I'm really happy with how it's gone. Let's send the house at Ezeki. Was it 80 strength is a little low. He's a pass protector though. Small, shorter dude, but in-state guy. Like to see it. Minor, another in-state dude. We scout him. We get another gem. 82 strength, decent finesse moves. We don't have a speed rusher in this class yet, so let's add him. 6 foot 260. Wow. Uh, let's just contact friends and family for him. D'Angelo Muma. Yeah, everyone else should be top 5. And let's focus on getting those guys to come home. LeCount, I don't think we again really need, but we might as well just end the battle because we're so far along. We're hard selling these guys. Like Zach Rhodes is ready to commit. Running back. Pretty good player. 5'8", 191, smaller guy. I don't think we have many big backs on this team though. Pause. Dorian Shockey's close. Guard. We throw an extra 10 on him. Hard selling him. Should we throw an extra 10 on all these dudes just to get it sealed? And we won't go into the offseason with so many open battles. D'Angelo Muma. Whoa. Oh, okay. He's a tackle. I was thinking he's a linebacker, and I saw 59 speed. That would have been crazy. 74 accelerate. Strength is low. He's going to be a development guy as a tackle. His pass blocking is pretty good though, which you want to have. Can we hard sell him? So as of now, it looks like hometown hero. Yeah. And then we'll just add the DM onto him too. We just we DM him at LeCount. Just try and get something going with him. I think these other dudes then were given pretty good points too. Nah, I don't care, honestly, if we get this dude. Let's just take points off him. We can keep his battle going. I'd rather just move these guys along. Marvin Miner and the kicker that I want. Then we've got 2-star guys. Just kind of hanging out. Maybe have to start going after some of these dudes. They're Wisconsin guys that I wanted to add. But our class is looking good a lot on the defensive side of the ball. We have 2 offensive players in Tyler Rome and Gregory Mayer. We need another quarterback, a lot of receivers apparently, and then some O-line help, but all defensive players pretty much. Where are we? We are the 30th in the country still. first in the conference by 20 rankings. So 13 commits and 11 of them are defensive players. Definitely looking to build up that defense that's been giving up so many points. But is there any prospects not recommended? Any state? Should we look maybe like wide receiver and see like pipeline guys? He's open, 3-star. Add Cobb. 3-star has us fifth, and we're in his top 8. We'll add him. Any Wisconsin receivers? Nah. Yeah, we got a couple 3-star pipeline type guys. What about running back? I know we need like one more of those. One more, or a couple more maybe. 2-star Emmett Cantrell. Sure, let's add him. And should we just offer him to see if we can get him to commit? Maybe take. Let's take the points off this kicker. And let's try and offer. These are 3-stars. So these dudes all should get moved up from this bottom crop. I'm interested in them. So we'll put this wide receiver here. Get another, nope, not him. The 2-star guys, I'm going to just keep lower. And then Corbin, this wide receiver. So these two guys I'm kind of focused on next. Dion Corbin. Got an offer from Northwestern. He might be a player. Emmett Cantrell. You want to come to the school? Nope. Yeah, well, we offered you, so. 5'9", 196. We got a small crew, but Illinois guy. All right, I like that. And I'm going to end the episode there. Season finale is going to be a different episode. I think it deserves its own episode. We're going to play Ohio. Chance to play in the MAC, clinch a MAC championship bid if we can win that game. So I'll save that for another time. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know it was a long episode. For me, it wasn't that long because I spaced it out quite a bit. But a lot of Wi-Fi troubles with this one. It took a long time in terms of like days to complete. But I thought it was a pretty cool episode. Kind of wanted to get this series moving. And it was cool that it was like a 4-game win streak that we just started in this episode. So hopefully we can continue that into our last game, end the season 6-6, and try and make it 7-6 in the MAC championship. So thank you for watching. Comment below with what you think of this style of episode. If you like kind of the big episode with a bunch of games, get a lot done, get to see the behind the scenes stuff. Um, don't forget to like and subscribe, and maybe let me know what you think I could do better in recruiting, or what positions I should target going into the off season. So thank you for watching. Go War Dogs.